Hello, hello, hello. Shit. Ooh.
Alright, I'm sorry about that.
It's all good. Oh my gosh, you're all spoopy and Halloween themed.
Oh yeah, I know.
Alright. So, here we are. And as we begin as we mean to go on, overburdened and stressed, and I will now, for everybody who has their diesel shots on hand, I will begin the unholy mixing process.
Well, if you can do that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm also going to get a drink.
Can somebody help me figure out how to replace my my Roll20 face with my character?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just minimized all of them.
Oh yeah. So you mean like in the bottom left, like your avatar? I just hit the cog and then do name only because it takes up screen real estate. But it's something outside in the Roll20.
Oh, it's outside of.
It's in settings.
Okay, hold
like
on.
outside from that.
I can figure this out. My account.
I am back.
Display name. Preferences. Photo.
Good afternoon, Twitch chat.
New Prime Loot.
Do we have viewers?
We have 3, and one of the people in chat is Skane.
Ooh la la.
One of them's gonna be me.
I think it's all. I think it's all of us.
It's fine. We still have 3 viewers.
Yeah, as long as we keep that 3 minimum. So, people who aren't here, good evening.
Oh.
Welcome to space.
The final frontier.
The diesel
These
shot.
are the stories of the starship Death and Taxes.
Indeed. Deep in the clutches of the inhospitable void, in a distant asteroid field, floats the good ship Death and Taxes. Within her vile green berth, we find the ship's animancer. Max, what's your character's name?
Oh shit.
Something.
His name is insert name here.
It's actually Oshit. Oshit is a common name among your whatever species you are.
Wow, how convincing.
I took his name for being bad at his job. He gets it back later.
No, my name is fuck.
Your name is
What a
shit.
great
Or
name.
your name is fuck. Your name is shit fucking hell. Those are the answers you've given me.
My name is Kilroy.
Kilroy, okay.
That's fair.
I'm literally just stealing names from other characters I've played. What the fuck ever.
Alright, so
That's
Kilroy,
valid.
the Animancer, is within his sanctum, the Sensorial Membranus. The golem pilots submerged in their goo tanks, controlling the creatures across the ship, and various readouts and screens and membranes fitting with colors surround him. He rolls Arcana. Oh, also a swamby, or a swabby who's been raised as a zombie, sort of, shuffles by carrying something.
I love that name.
Schwambi.
Yes. Kilroy sifts through the flick of his wrist dozens on dozens of different interspatial objects, narrowing on one, surrounded by the telltale wreath of energy, suggesting it has just arrived in this location. And its size readings that of a spacefaring vessel. You have been staying here off the radar in Durgan's Rift, awaiting just such a mark. With your letter of marque from the Fey Flight, you are free to take this clearly seditious vessel and plunder it of its booty. The game is afoot. The bridge is a short walk to your left, if you'd like to, go there and inform the rest of the staff officers to get the show on the road.
All right. One moment. I am very well prepared. Okay, yep. To the left. Now, y'all.
Yep. So you approach this organic door as it slurps away, and the orifice allows you to pass through. And on the far side, you encounter your fellow bridge crew member, Taxes, enjoying her morning molten gold.
Jesus.
Nothing like the taste of gold in the morning.
I do like a nod.
A Zwambi goes by in the background.
So, what do we have here? Do you have anything for me? You know I like things.
I just kind of ignore her.
Kilroy is like... Kilroy ignores the lumbering, large fiend, her boarding therapist.
She's a massive insectoid monstrosity.
Alright.
I mean, you know what? It's all fun, but we got booty on the line.
Oh, did you tell her
I can't be
that?
distracted by other booty.
I like booty. That's my whole thing.
All right, I'm just gonna float on by.
Alright, you float on by towards... So the bridge is to the north. There are two main doors.
Okay, yep, that's a door there, yep.
Alright. The orifice slurps open. And you see at the bridge the captain and Scrymaster. Tell me about what the Scrymaster looks like.
Oh god, I have to do that. Well, it's the sand elf, right? So they got like these weird white marbly eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Quazam.
You can see her. She basically looks like that. She's got studded leather, and she's busy looking at the what is it, like a console or something? Just kind of like
Indeed. Well, it's sort of
navigating.
like bulbous things that look almost like green eyes up out of this like pustule, but they're like flitting with strands of light interlaced. And as you look into them, the information flies out. It's sort of like a magnified data readout.
Okay.
Is your AC really like an 11?
I haven't done my armor yet.
No, I think he's talking about. Oh, my AC is 14.
Okay. And of course, the captain, a small individual, a halfling, boot teeth summoner. What is the captain doing as he stands on the bridge overlooking the void above or below? Holy
Well, I hear the door open, right?
Yeah. You hear the door
So
open.
I'm gonna try, as soon as I hear the door open, I'm gonna strike like a stance, like boot is gonna go up on the console. I don't care what happens. Just be like, seem really captain-y.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna silently judge my captain for feeling the need to do like a Vogue pose on the fucking console every time someone walks in. Doesn't look captain-y at all. Captains usually just stand there.
Would you like to tell me that?
No.
Yeah, you gonna tell the fucking level 14 necromancer who runs the ship that? Nope. He's gonna think it though.
I will think it, and I,
of course,
won't
thoughts
say
can be
anything
dangerous
to him.
given that a scion Scrymaster is on the bridge with you.
I think I'm actually immune to having my mind read.
Lit.
Are you?
Is
I
it-
think it's part of my.
Is that your Eldritch
being...
Pact?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna double check on that, but I think I can't have my mind read.
Perhaps this provides you some liberty. But yes, the bridge crew arrives at the bridge, as you might imagine.
Oh yeah, thought shield. My minds can't be read by telepathic or
course.
other means unless I allow it.
unless you allow it. Okay.
Yeah. A shield against the thoughts, of course. And you guys can
That's how I
all
was able to walk by taxes so easily.
you guys can like see and control your stuff, right?
I'm trying.
And is
Let me see.
there a line of sight stuff going on?
I do. At least.
All right,
There's
excellent.
definitely line of sight stuff.
I mean, I think I can move Kilroy and Boot Teeth.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we've climbed to 5.
Hello, viewers.
I think I'm number 5. I don't know.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna float on up to the captain, right over here,
Mhm.
and then using my telepathy, which is another thing I got, I'm gonna speak into his mind instead of with my mouth, like a flesh bag. Ew. And inform him a ship is approaching.
Do we know what type of ship?
Spacefaring.
Well, that's very informative.
And then I float away.
Wait a second.
Styled on.
I'm not sure what I expected from him. This is just the kind of work he does.
Styled on. All right. Well, Irithiel, she now knows that there's a spacefaring vessel in the area, and with the general azimuth, she can begin to divine the location.
I'm gonna head on back to my sensorium membranus.
This will be a. It's not actually going to be anything that you do, although Irithiel, if you want to roll Arcana, you could give the ship advantage. This will actually be a ship roll, which brings up the
Ooh.
ship sheep.
Only you and needed Arcana.
No, yeah, we can fix that to a skill that you have later, but advantage toggle. Yeah,
Okay.
so you do not provide advantage to it, but the bridge reaches out, and the sensors don't really give you anything other than its approximate location and course. It appears to be of your size and red of hue.
Oh.
It's making a course for one of the nameless blasted rocks that constitutes the planets of this solar system that you're on the edge of.
No one lives on it, I assume.
No one lives on it, nobody goes to it.
That's not suspicious at all. Let's try and follow them stealthily.
Alright, so you're currently within an asteroid field. If you break...
Oh, sorry, I
If
just
you-
keep pressing random buttons. Sorry.
If you break... Awakened mind. If you break from the field,
That's,
You'll
by the
probably
way, how I'm
detect you.
telepathically talking to people.
generally
Just correct.
speaking, once ships have detected each other, it's either like peel out time or it's fuck up time. So do you remain in the asteroid field, or do you make a break for it?
That's a good question.
What does taxes do as so like two scourges?
I'm
Like
assuming that I've been informed finally. Nobody wants to play with taxes.
Aren't you the one that kind of found it?
Taxes, I require your advice.
Ooh. What do you need?
A vessel roughly of our size is heading to a blasted rock for no apparent reason. What do you
Well,
think we should do?
Very captaining.
Plunder it, of course. Probably has gold.
My crew gives the greatest advice.
indeed, being a
Listen.
greater daemoness of greed, taxes has a tendency to keep her mind on the money.
I'll be back.
That is the case.
Yes. As the captain loses himself deep in thought, a cluster of asteroids approach the ship. A cluster of
there are
asteroids are
more?
approaching the ship.
Doesn't
Boot
sound
Teeth
fun.
Summoner is now. They are asteroids in collision course with your vessel. If you don't fire on them, they will crash into you.
That's a problem. There's no way our shields can just make them go away.
What about evasion?
You could attempt to juice the shields. Evasion will be difficult with the asteroid field because most directions you could go would run you into
Also
other asteroids.
Right.
Certainly. So you have two. You have all hands on deck. You have all hands. So you have a
Right.
way to make any roll the ship does a little bit better with proficiency for like an encounter, and Max is a different way to give a specific roll advantage. So I don't know if I don't know if Max would maintain constant telepathic communication with you or not.
Well, my telepathy of that sort I just used has a range of 30 feet, so no.
Mine
Alright.
is unlimited.
Yeah, but Max, you probably get like a So I mean, if you there would be a question of Irithiel would maintain a link with Max, and Max would just only answer when or allow messages in when he felt like it, because he basically has a
probably.
spam blocker.
I would allow incoming messages, but no, it would be read only. If you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Except read only on my part. You get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you want to send something, of course.
What is Irithiel's like official title again?
Scry Master.
Yeah.
Scry master, scry.
Scry Master. Send a message to Kilroy and inform him that we have need of his assistance.
What exactly exact assistance do we require from him?
We are going to attempt to power up the shields as much as they can go to avoid having to fly out of the asteroid field and reveal ourselves.
Very well. Kilroy, we require you to juice up the shields so that asteroids that are incoming do not destroy us. I assume you've heard this message.
All right. So
You can assume that.
So Kilroy, you have an option of just like, do you flip the shield button or do you give her all she's got, Captain? With your
I'm just
creature?
gonna start by flipping the shield button.
All right.
Dink.
The shields eviscerate. All like a powerful green surge turns the space around you the color of envy, and the approaching rocks are no more.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah, FTL meme in the chat. You guys, after that brief scare, you see that the ship is holding a star span, which is sort of like an AU, away from the planet. It's sort of within what one might consider bombardment range, but it's not bombarding the planet. It has brought itself to a stop, which is unusual, and it's just sort of there. But Irithiel feels a certain buzzing in the back of her brain. Feels a little queasy.
Is she getting a phone call?
Yeah.
It reminds her of her youth, of suffering through scion sickness, the disease that strikes all those gifted with such powerful psionic abilities. Something uneasy, far away, not of this material. It certainly emanates, she knows, from that vessel.
I wonder what it's worth.
Captain, there's something unmaterial. At least, God, not of this plane on that ship.
Is there now? Do you know what that sounds like to me, Scry Master? Opportunity.
Money.
Money. We need the fucking, like... I need to risk the stream mute just to have the Cardi B money song sound... Money!
No.
We need that fucking
I've
soundboard
heard Cardi
button.
B isn't very good at winning lawsuits, so we might be fine.
Little did the crew know I was as greedy as Taxes herself.
That's why you get along. That's why the Good Ship Death and Taxes was born.
Why do you think you're my captain? Your soul is mine, but it's otherwise occupied, so let's party.
Right. Set a course. We're going to board their vessel.
Yeah, out of curiosity, where does Boot Teeth Summoner keep his Lich's phylactery?
I mean, I guess Taxes can hold it if she promises not to eat it.
Pretty please. I'll keep it in my vault with all the other delicious items that I'm not eating actively.
Actively.
Yeah.
Well-
So, deep at the heart of the ship, at the base of its hellspike spines, there is a sanctum where Taxus's true body exists. Not just this war-form boarding carapace, but this monstrosity of a greater daemoness that stabs various spaceships with her spines.
Yeah.
And within this sanctum full of molten gold and riches lies a blue, twinkling, elongated, twisting artifact of the grave, a pallor of death clinging to it, and yet an unnatural energy decidedly alive. Which is Boots' Phylactery. So yeah, you that's the situation. Is it time to blow this popsicle stand, or will you await further developments?
We're gonna board them right now.
Here's a quick question, Mr. O Master of the Universe, sir. I can have a thrall. Could I have started the campaign with my thrall?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Can I say my thrall is just stationed in the command chamber, the bridge? Because I can telepathically communicate with them over any distance, and we could use them to relay.
What kind of thrall would you like?
I'm just going to say just a generic humanoid to start. I might get a better one later.
All right. We'll call him Thrally.
Thrally is like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. I was singing.
All right. So yeah, so the Thrally is right here.
Oh right, yeah. So you can talk to him.
So you can speak to Kilroy through the thrall, and you break from the. So you give the order, and you're like, board that ship.
Right.
All right. You break free from the asteroids, and it immediately detects you, and you open fire on one another. It is now time. So you're gonna press straight in. So you're only gonna get one long range barrage as you let lip with your Dwuger steel spitters, dwarvish railguns laying into the enemy vessel. And of course, at any of these points, you can decide you want to use your bullshit, Max or Skane. And the good ship, the enemy ship responds with Elysian spitters. You strike them, and they strike you.
So rude.
So yeah, random just walls begin to explode and spit shrapnel over the ship. Some of them in the sensorial membranous, some of them on the bridge.
That hurts.
How incredibly rude.
Space.
They're ruining the green aesthetic.
And yeah, one of the scourges is slightly wounded by it, but he manages to shake it off. You have left holes all over their vessel, and now whoever wants to on your side gets to roll 1d6, and I'm going to roll their 1d6.
I'll do it.
Go ahead, Captain, our captain.
Oh, they have struck you in the power generator.
Oh! Ouch!
Yeah, your AC degrade. Actually, wait a minute. It was your shields, but they got through your shields. Yeah, because the 17, they hit right what they needed to get through you. So your hull has degraded to 14 from 15, and your power is now damaged, and you'll roll at disadvantage until that's fixed when you use that. And you have damaged their close range weapons, which is very good, because you're now about to exchange fire with close range weapons, as they fire their chromatic beams at disadvantage. As this is happening, of course, Taxus feels the adrenaline rush, because she's you're speeding at thousands of kilometers a second towards the target, and you're about to embed your hell spikes deep into it. You're seeing what kind of like nougaty, like candy thing you're going to bite into this time, and it looks like it's almost like red and rock-like, perhaps gemish in nature. Not one of the more organic ones, but one of the more hard candies to slurp your molten gold out of.
It's a Werther's original, everyone.
They fire their chromatic beams. This close-range weapons ignore shields. Only the long-range was hit by it. You guys reply with your arc-like cannons. Oh, shit! They hit you because you previously been hit, and that's sort of a death spiral thing, so I'll roll a d6 and you'll roll a d6. Oh, shit! I don't know if Max or someone wants to fix this, but your power is about to go out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So all the lights in the ship like flicker, and like the lively like door orifices sort of go limp and saggy.
That's gross.
Meanwhile, you strike
Where's
the...
my heal slot?
I have a quick question. How many feet are we away from them right now?
You have just struck the enemy's bridge. Yeah.
Well, can I do one of my things real quick?
Julie.
I'm going to go over here. I'm going to grab taxes, and then I'm going to dimension door onto their ship.
Woo! All right,
So
time to party.
So, like, at which point would you like to dimension door 2?
Well, we just shot apart their bridge, right?
Well, so you have you've damaged their bridge as part. Your shots have gone all over their ship, right?
Right.
But you've done some sort of direct damage to their bridge. You do know that they have boarders that are going to be on their way towards you.
Right. I'm sure the crew can handle it. Let's go straight on their bridge and then vent it into space, because I don't think me or Taxes has to breathe.
Haha! The perks of being a demon.
I'm gonna let down my mind wall just a second so that the psionic can hear what I'm thinking, and I want to think that wow, our captain's a bit of an idiot, and then let back up.
All right.
It's not that bad of an idea.
All right. So yeah, you guys
I do want to make sure that our heal slot is working on the engines though while I'm gone. We need those to run.
Yeah.
We won't
So
run, we can't get more money, and that would be bad.
R/heal slots.
yeah. So Max, what are you gonna do with this situation?
So the engine is what exactly?
So the generator.
So the generators are damaged.
Yes. They are. They're knocked out.
Oh, they're knocked out. Well, I'm gonna fix those motherfuckers up. That's
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
do you want to use one of your abilities, one of your class features, or your?
I mean, I don't believe I have any great intestines or crystals.
You have
So
one intestine.
I'm not gonna use it yet. That seems a bit much. So I'm gonna get her all she's got.
All right. You're giving her all she's got. All right. So you have temporarily reach between two gutted spheres, and you Eldritch Blast sear them together, and again a great heart beneath you begins to pump and pump and pump, and a glowing green acid throws through the ship. Yeah, Taxes feels the juices flowing around her bones again,
So much better.
and now it is rejuvenated. And does Taxes gonna change out of her sweater before she put down her mug before she dimension doors into the enemy bridge?
Yeah,
That's not wrong.
she does.
That's what
What?
Exactly that. She gets naked. It's time to fuck things up.
That's a
It's time to fuck things, up.
Let's party!
All right. So, all right. So you two are going to dimension door. You're going to try and dimension door straight to the bridge.
Right.
You feel something attempting to disjunct this effort. Roll whatever your casting stat is.
Aha. Let's see what I can do here.
All right. Well, you managed to overpower it, and the boot-teeth summoner and Taxes are about to be on the enemy's bridge. So yeah, a brilliant light of radiant energy shoots by as you guys pop over to the enemy vessel, and they all sort of turn and look at you, and they're like, and the captain turns. She's a tiefling. She's holding a book, a great and terrible book.
The book.
It seems to be flowing with something you can't be sure of. A color coming off the page. What is the spine? Bound with metal? Not? The blade is the same. That leather is of no thing living, but no thing dead. Ooh, the book! And this blue-hued tiefling turns to you and says, "Bold of you." At which point in time, so like, you're on their bridge. And you see your ship hurtling towards their ship, towards you. So Taxis sees herself approaching herself. And now both of you are going to roll your boarding weapons.
Perfect.
It
All part of my master plan.
should not be a disadvantage, but anyway. Shredder saws begin to tear through the flesh of your vessel. Your acid spewing out all over it and burning away some of the gears. And meanwhile, Taxes' hell spikes strike. Oh.
Yes.
You might have rolled a 10 on that one.
I don't know. Wait,
might...
did I roll really?
Well, actually, hold on. So you guys hit them twice, right? Technically speaking, their AC should already be down to 9. 10 means it's now down to 9. And you guys roll a d6.
Okay. I'll do it this time.
Okay.
Oh, shit! Yeah, so, you... Oh my god. Okay, so... Two things happen.
Weapon is
Wait.
Yeah, so,
Bridge.
Taxes herself, like, the saws, like, and start to go after the demonic marrow of your, spikes. And then, you begin to just, like, so, like, this is, like, the front of the ship, right? The front of the bridge. Your spikes just, like, stab into it. And then, like, up through the floor where this Scrymaster guy was, as his console is totally destroyed and he's thrown to the ground. Because you literally, like, stab into their bridge, which has already been damaged, and is now, like, the glass up front is beginning to, like, dematerialize. It's this strange, like, material stuff, and, yeah, the bridge is as, like, weird wet liquid begins to, like, burst into it, and then, like, catch on magical fire, and then the Medusa over here is like, "You fools, this is going to go up with all of us inside." And then we come back to the good ship Death and Taxes, where the sounds of an enemy boarding party can be heard to the south.
Don't get him.
Yeah, it sounds like they've killed their way past a whole lot of people to get where they are.
Those cost money.
Are the nearest people, like, gonna do anything about that?
To the south, you say?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, so, basically, do you guys, like, try and coordinate here at all to respond, or...
Because you probably should.
You're Theo and
I'm-
Kilroy? They are within
Where am I?
your... where you were before?
I can't see me. I don't have sight.
Yeah, as a Scrymaster, you know that they're cool. They're within 150 feet of the bridge. So, you know, now would be the time to organize a defense.
I don't have line of sight.
You don't.
No, I don't have sight. I can't see.
You have sight, bitch.
No, screen black.
I've changed nothing, and we're back on the page. I'm shift
I'm
pinging it.
refreshing. I'm refreshing.
Max, can you see?
Yeah.
I can see from Max's perspective, but I can't see from my own. I can move myself.
What in the hell? Why can you move yourself if you can't see yourself?
I don't
You
know.
can't see through me. I have a mind shield.
I can see everything just fine.
I can see everything, and I'm not even there.
Determined by character settings. Were you not in this fast enough to get your fucking sight? To
I
your
was.
fucking direct control. Did I not put it under you, just everyone?
Unknown.
Yeah, all players. Alright, now, Ultra. Can you see from your character?
Still no.
Try to refresh.
Yeah.
How can you move yourself if you can't see yourself? Do you just see yourself in a
Oh.
void?
I can see the square. Like if I just control, like just.
Well, it sounds like you really need to coordinate because it seems like you can only see from your ally. What an unfortunate circumstance. Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. You should be able to see now.
No, don't lie to me.
It didn't have
No,
sight check.
Oh, we're good.
Alright. So yeah, you guys hear the sound of shooting and tearing and violence. Oh my, you're dak as something shoots a whole fucking bunch.
So my thrall's gonna say we should probably do something about that.
Yes, we should. Are we just able to freely move? Or is there?
Yeah. I mean,
maybe?
like, you get the sense that like there's going to be a combat encounter soon. You hear shooting and the throwing of acid and attacking with guns. All sorts of good, fun things are happening.
Huh. Didn't think I'd be killing orcs again.
Basically, yeah.
By the way,
Alright.
Kilroy, one of the saws comes down like into the sensorial membranous and just like apart like some of the shit and explodes and like sparks and flame and the acid blood of the ship just sort of like gushes out all over the place.
Ah, that's bad.
That is bad. That's me.
No, it's not. This is the other part of the ship, not you.
Oh.
But you know, you do hear some demonic bones snapping in the distance. So some of
I
it's
can
are.
never tell where I begin and the rest of everything else ends.
Yeah. So yeah.
Therefore, I try-
So Kilroy, what's the plan?
All right. Yeah. Well, that's its own problem for now. I'm gonna start moving around over here.
Alright.
Now I will warn you. I don't move very fast. When I'm levitating, I only move about 20.
Oh, are you
I'm
kidding
like
me?
35.
So you're just like floating. All right. Well, these.
Well, I know
mean,
I'm moving 20-30, so it's not like crazy slower than I
all
normally.
right. Well, I mean, the scourges will see you sallying forth, and being that you're the only bridge officer remaining, they just sort of follow in behind you.
I was gonna mention.
Yeah.
There's not really any point.
I guess you leave the Thrally on the bridge.
Can
but,
the Thrally do stuff with the bridge? Or
the Thrally can do what Kilroy tells it to.
okay,
Oh, the
Keep
Thrally's not really a combat boy as of
that's
right now.
fine.
We
Just
still have
he's
the
gonna hang
pilots,
out.
though.
Yeah.
yeah, just leave him the pilot, I guess. You know.
Yeah. So you
Sure.
got there's a bit of a shit show going down to your south. You gonna get involved in that?
Yeah. We're gonna. As long as Floaty Boy. You You ready, Floaty Boy? Kilroy.
Yeah, I'll get on down there with you. I will say I haven't finished my spell list yet, so mostly just gonna be spamming Elder's Blast.
God, you're a warlock. No one would have known.
Yeah, it's okay.
All
I
right.
have a lot too.
Some shit that I know from the Warlock spell list anyway.
It's going to be really interesting seeing this happen with only half the party and with your heaviest hitter not here.
Okay, wait. Quick, important question. You said there was some way to import spells into Roll20 with like buttons or something.
The eye next to the newspaper button.
Yeah,
The SRD spells will be
eye.
there, others won't.
But like, that's basically all of them. There's not that many there in a player's handbook version.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but like all the other shit that's put out since.
Yeah, like Xanthars and all that. But there's not that much that isn't an SRD.
And if it's not in the SRD, it's not super important.
Basically.
All right, well that's fine.
All right. So yeah, it's initiative time.
Okey doke. Thank God I put points in the dex.
Oh yes, initiative. That is a thing.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh well, I forgot to select myself, but I did well.
Hey, you rolled a 9. At least you didn't roll a 1.
I'm not entirely sure what the scourges can do, but
They're pokey boys. I think they're like
They got scythes and they got blasts.
use
Alright.
light or ranged weapons to
Your bubble
harass.
hover, your scourges,
proud of them. They're doing
and
their job.
They're a dedicated combat role.
Meant to
yeah,
stay
you
up
see a
Escape
curious collection of foes to your south.
Wait.
What? Hi.
Wait.
One of them is a shield drone projecting a blue aura around its compatriots. Then there are some merchant marine looking motherfuckers. You also see some what you recognize as some ape crangoons and a guy with an eyepiece. And yeah, some violence is occurring.
So I can control the golem as a scry master, right?
Yes.
Anything special about them?
They
Besides
have
just
120 hit
strong?
points. They're big. They don't have much HP as you actually, but
Yeah.
they're they mostly punch.
They're
Okay.
large and in charge.
They also have Sentinel pretty much. If they op someone, they can set their HP their movement to 0.
Okay.
Um,
Reach 5.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm at the bottom.
Indeed.
Even the merchant marine got a better one than me, and they also that one.
Jesus, how bad is your dexterity?
2.
All right.
That's
So
14.
it's a Scourge's turn. I'm assuming you're not going to tell them anything other than like engage.
Yeah. Go get him.
Right. And for the beginning of this fight, this isn't present, but this is, and it is going to do its little blast again. Yeah, alright, so the chromatic beam, yeah, it's gonna do some damage. Yeah, another Swabby gets fried by the energy flowing through the ship as the attacks continue. The Swabby, or the Scourge rather, has a speed of 35. And then 5, 10, 15. Yeah, they're not going to do that. So what they're going to do is they're going to move, and then they are going to shoot. And in fact, you know what? In players' journals, all players, controllable by all players. I'm going to let you guys control them, and if you want, for when we're here, Pat and Skane can divide up the Scourges between them. I do intend to cut between, but given the party is divided, you never know. Yeah, you now have access to the Scourge under friendlies. They're going to use a Searing Blast. It is going to miss. It is an Arcanist's turn. The Arcanist is going to move up to here. The Arcanist is going to toss an acid grenade. It is not going to hit the golem. It is a Merchant Marine's turn. Basically, people move. People shoot. People do not have a big effect on the big-ass golem. It's another Scourge's turn. Do either of you want to take control of that Scourge, or should I control it?
I'll go for it. What's Which scourge is it?
I'm about to name it Scourge parentheses Pat, but it's the one next to Kilroy. You got a 10-foot scythe. You got like 120 feet range blast, and
I
you
see
have
that.
you have like you have the teleport attack too.
All right, wait. So scourge. Where are you? Okay. There we go. All right. So I've got my blaster, don't I? So what was the deal with that Bumble Hover character?
The bubble hover. It looks like it's absorbing damage that is dealt around it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that Merchant Marine looks like a good target.
The
Let
ape
me-
Krangoons, like sort of are flung around by the golem's arms, clinging on helplessly.
Right. So I'm gonna use you. How did you describe the weapons? Are they like they're blasters, right? Essentially.
It's like an eldritch blaster, if you will. It's like a gauntlet, and you can.
All right. I'm gonna pew pew at the easily visible Merchant Marine right here.
That is regrettably not going to be a hit at 7. And do you want to move?
Yeah, let's get closer to target.
Also,
range.
Kilroy, for reference, this hole you're next to will be having chromatic beams through it every other turn, so you probably don't want to stay near it.
Will be what exactly?
People who stay near it will be getting hurt, so you probably don't want to stay near it.
Okay, will do. I can float up into this.
The bubble hover cries out,
How is this
"New
still-
belt!" and a
good question.
a bunch of bullets sort of come in. I'm gonna say it's like 10 to 15 feet high, so you can hover.
Okay.
Um,
I always assume I hover like a foot up, but I might go higher up to
Yeah.
keep out of melee range.
so the bubble hover is reloading. That's what it does on its turn. And it's also going to advance beyond this because it doesn't want to get blasted. And it is going to be the golem's turn. And the golem is going to try and punch one of the apes. Regrettably, that's not a hit. It's a Merchant Marine's turn. They basically move in and start trying to flank the golem. This swabby moves up to fight. There's much sounds of violence. Kilroy, it's your turn. You survey
Alright.
a scene of utter chaos before you as acid begins to seep through these various holes, and the bloodshed commences.
I'm gonna move up a bit to get out of the hole. And then I'm gonna cast Shock, Elder's Blast. What? What? How am I doing this? I'm a madman.
That is a hit. Roll damage.
All right. And that's the first beam, so to speak. Let's say I'm aiming them all at actually the big guy.
Wait, hold on. What big guy?
The big one.
The big one is on your side.
Oh,
The things with the green rims are on your side.
that one then. Instead, I'm
red
putting
bad.
the Merchant Marine on the right.
This one.
Yes.
All right. So that first one looks like it oofs are pretty good.
All right. Well, oof me, baby, one more time.
That's some damage again. Damn it. Roll that.
All right.
And she's looking very bloodied.
And then oof me, baby, for the final time.
All right. Yeah. So just like you raise your hand, 3 beams fly out, and where once there had been an enemy, there is now some ash.
Ha!
A cat has taken up residence on your table. All right. So that's Kilroy's turn. This ape Krangoon is going to attempt to strangle the golem. Not really understanding how that works. They manage to cling, however. Hello, kitty. And it is now Merchant Marine's turn. The Merchant Marine moves up here and takes a shot at a Scourge. They are at disadvantage due to their range. However, I think. No, it's 40 feet, and that's 35 feet. So they're going to do 5 piercing. The Endar Spire theme plays as this happens. Irithiel. It is your go. The situation is spiraling out of control. You are still in psychic connection with the two on the bridge, but you do feel something strange about your link with them. Almost like it slipped further than it has physically.
That's not good.
Almost like they're even further away than they should be. Some image appears seared in your brain. The book appears.
The book?
Seared there. The book! You don't know what it is, you don't know what it means, but it's there. The book!
Jesus Christ. Alright.
This is worth something, huh?
So,
How much are you willing to pay for
for
it?
quick reference, this one with the blood, that one's gonna do chromatic orbs? Chromatic
No,
stuff?
it's more like these ones, like the evenly sized ones.
Circle-y
These
circle.
these long ones are where the chainsaws have been through.
Okay. How far is that? Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna get nice and close. Oop. I need to see if anything's actually in range. Okay. This one's in range.
Okay, so you want to kill some people?
Yeah. So to do. Sorry, this is interesting. To do first, orb or first sphere, 1 strain. So I have to spend 1 strain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gain a strain.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. And I can choose to spend as much as I want, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You have a strain gain limit.
Yeah, up to like
Twice.
10.
Yeah, it's double
But-
your wisdom mod, but yeah.
Yeah, up to 10. So let's see. Yeah, so this Merchant Marine is going to take this spell. I'm going to spend 2 strain, so it's 2 additional damage, and 23 hit.
Yeah.
It's a range attack. So, okay, so it's not actually a range attack.
So 10 overall.
So that is 20, DC 20 wisdom save with 10 damage. Because I can't add the strain.
Yep. So yeah, she's fucked up and she has disadvantage on her next attack.
Yeah.
She's like, ah, as she takes that hit. Meanwhile, ooh,
It's scourged.
on the bridge of the good ship lifestyle.
Alright.
So like as this like immediate situation unfurled, a few things happen. So like first of all, taxes. Describe for me what you would immediately do upon popping out here and all of this happening.
Okay, so she's actually she's at first somewhat diplomatic, if only to ascertain what kind of dosh we're dealing with here. So she actually addresses. She assumes the person with the book is someone to talk to, and she's like, "So what kind of vessel is this?"
Captain Kelgaru. She's like, I am Captain Kelgaru, and this is the good ship lifestyle. You have no business intruding upon me. I am a merchant, and all of my documents are quite legitimate.
Oh, thank you for this information. Don't we have
And
like
Scry
a
Master
mark-
Tulio gets up to his feet, and he's like, I think we're a bit past paperwork. And
We have a mark of, yeah, okay, good. I'm just making sure that what we're doing is legal. We want to be able to keep anything we get, of course. So, taxes is then having ascertained what we're dealing with, she's going to be like, cool, can we have it? All of it?
Captain Kelgaru is like, she hears what you're saying, and then she looks at the book, and she says, no, you can't have this. I've worked too hard. And then,
Sounds
looks
pricey.
like she's starting to read something out of
Can
the
I-
book.
Can I do a thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, let's interrupt that.
Yeah, what does Boot Teeth Summoner do as this whole situation?
I'm going to cast a supercharged hold person on Animancer Solkara, Captain Kelgaru, and Scrymaster Tulio.
Alright, what is their saving throw for that?
Their saving throw is me being bad at finding. Give me a second. It is 18.
And is it a wisdom?
It is a wisdom. Let's hope I was right and their wisdom is lowered by having a sanity-shattering book.
Mhm. So as your spell goes to fix on Animancer Selkara, something whirs out and pops from those blue things she's holding, and she just passes it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you have, however, let me look at. So it was 18. Yeah. So you've got a hold person on. Actually, wait a minute. They have Captain Kilgaru has advantage. It seems almost as if those Scrymaster Tulio is somehow cooperating with all of these people. And so the person who you managed to hold person is Scrymaster Tulio.
I see.
So you get that spell off, and Captain Kilgaru, well, it's in the spell. Her pupils rolling back in her head, Captain Kilgaru's eyes turn to tiny starfields, twinkling with a wild tinge of madness yet to come. With stilted kisses of grandeur, she ushers out the horrible fate from the book! Every target she designates within range, I wonder how many, makes a dexterity save. So both of you make a dexterity save.
Damn. What? Damn.
We're about to get.
Oops, that's not what
Well-
I want. Okay, give me that deck.
Could have been worse.
Sorry, I'm
Could have been better. Could have been worse.
on my screen.
Oof. A 43. Do you have any sort of resistance to like psychic damage or stuff like that?
No.
Yeah, so make a so Captain Boot Teeth Summoner will be making a death save, and he is grappled. And Taxes, you are going to tank this hit.
My captain's down though? Huh, that's such a bummer.
And and you are also grappled by these weird tentacles out of time that are coming through these ethereal portals above and below you. And Animancer Selkara says, "You are too hasty. I could have turned them to stone." And Captain Kilgaru is just sort of like, "There's a time for loving and there's a time for fighting." She snaps closed the book. "And I am in love." And she proceeds to try and jump across this hole in her bridge.
So, you forget, I don't roll death saves at 0 HP.
Oh shit, you're right. You just popped back to the ship though, didn't you?
Nah, it's fine. I'm in Tax's chamber. That's the safest part of the ship.
Alright, so how long does it take you to regrow?
Let's see. It will take an hour.
Alright,
So, I'm basically out for the rest of the combat.
So Captain Kilgaru is going to try and make a hop.
As I, vaporize, can I make, a parting comment?
Yeah. What's your witticism? Give it to me.
Ha ha, suckers! I'm out of here.
All right.
Our captain is a man of endless wit and composure.
I
So-
know.
As in, it doesn't begin, so it can't really end.
So Captain Kilgaru runs over to this pad and says, "Salkara, send me down." And Salkara's like, "You are too hasty, Captain. We must wait." and then she rounds on, oh, you just failed your concentration save when you died, didn't you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Skymaster
Tulio
Tulio is no longer that, and so, like, Tulio and Taxes turn to the, Tulio and Salkara turn to the very groped Taxes and say, we have you at a disadvantage, Daemoness.
Do they, though?
Why don't we dicker?
I love talking. Let's talk.
And Skymaster Tulio is like, wait. Puts his head to his forehead and he's like, I feel another presence reaching to hers through the void. And Boltrop, you make a wisdom save.
I make a wisdom save. Oh boy. Man, imagine if I had some expertise. Hey, look at that. It's an 18.
Alright. You feel yourself buffeted as you
Oh, fuck.
lose your link to Taxes temporarily. And you take 1 strain as this happens.
I assume he would also notice my unfortunate.
Yeah, you notice 1 go dark, but I imagine this has happened before and you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
This felt more like someone just ching, took a knife to it.
That's not good.
It is, yeah. So we're back here at a Scourge's turn, and would you like that to be the Skane Scourge?
I might as well. I don't got anything else to do.
The Scourge, if you will. Yeah, you currently, like, that blue rod earlier just pops, and then slowly but surely a halfling lich begins to grow out of it.
I need to make a new one of those.
There's a little baby half boot teeth summoner growing in Tax's bowels right now.
I need new clothes.
Baby zombie Catholic.
You new horribly bright green clothes, you mean?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
by the way,
I'll
these
tackle
chromatic beams go beam, as you might expect. The sound a beam would make, yeah. Yeah, this
That sounds right.
this merchant marine is vaporized by it. All right, so Skane, a Scourge Skane.
Let's see. So
Do. Yeah.
move in.
So
Moses.
yeah. So meanwhile, I imagine as you like exist in like the bowels of the ship, you're just thinking like, man, dimension going onto the bridge seemed like a lot brighter of an idea than what I thought of it.
Well,
if it worked out, you know.
to be honest, my plan was teleport on, paralyze everyone, win. I didn't expect them to break out like Cthulhu's handbook and then just eat me.
Wait,
That's true.
so you're saying the enemies did things? Oh my god, that's how rude of them. I was expecting them just to stand there and take it.
I mean, you're a bold captain because you know that you can literally die and respawn. So
Right.
you know.
Like I don't care that I die. It's just
Hashtag glitch
slightly-
life.
Slightly inconvenient.
Oh, Top is here. Hi, Top.
At least Top is there. Okay.
So acidic
Look at
arrival
the
didn't roll
viewers.
the damage, right?
Acidic arrival. Yeah, you click the attack button to do damage.
Oh,
Like to the left of the. No, all right. So where were you throwing that, by the way? Or where did you appear?
right
He
here.
appeared at the bottom.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. So you just fucking splash all of them with 4 damage. Actually, let me take that back. You don't splash all of them with 4 damage. You do. 16 is 4 times 4, right?
Yes.
You do 16 damage to the shield. The bubble hover continues to hover there, like, and yeah, it is now an Arcanist's turn. The Arcanist is going to come up here. He is going to be considered flanking you. And he is going to zzz up his Arcano Spanner. Blue lightning dances between three whirring prongs. Its hilt engine roars. He drives this arcane instrument at your back, and a 17 hits. And he deals you 3 lightning damage as you get a bit of a jolt. And it is an Ape Crangoon's turn. And not having such luck with the golem, it's gonna move. It's gonna stay where it is. It's just gonna try and fucking cling to you. And your AC is a 16? Yeah? No, it's a 14. So he winds up clinging to you, and he deals 12 bludgeoning damage in this process. It is Pat's turn.
All right. So I'm a scourge at the moment, right? For the purposes of this combat. Let's see.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I would say that you can still technically do the thing.
The thing with the spikes.
The thing is that you would be attacking your own ship. You can do that though. You can stab your own ship.
Well, I was actually thinking of using them in another way, in somewhat of a Jack Sparrow-esque way. But
Yes, the answer to that question is yes. We can deal with it once we reach the bottom of initiative. Funny as fuck.
Wait a second.
No, yeah. You must be the worst pirate I've ever heard of. All right,
but you've heard of me.
out of me.
all right. So Pat, what does Pat the Scourge do? You know, a second ago you were standing on the bridge while the bridge officers were like, "Oh yeah, let's attack the ship. There's no problem." And then you step out here. There's beams flying through the ship. There's a chainsaw's gone through it. Acid everywhere. Your crewmates are dying. One of the zombies has been eviscerated.
Fine.
The golem is barely holding on. What do you
The
do?
Scourge is like,
You got a scythe. You got a blaster.
but I love my job. Killing people spot.
All right. You got
So,
35 feet.
yeah. So wait, is that a danger spot for the?
No. The long one that's just a hole that's there now because of the chainsaw.
Oh, okay. That's just a hole. Got it. I'm gonna pew pew. Oh, that person's in the blue stuff, isn't that person?
Yeah. By the way, you guys notice that melee attacks, like the shield only seems to do range attacks. If you were to melee attack them, and bear in mind you have a 10-foot reach.
Yeah.
On your scythe.
Let's do that then.
Could you get? Yeah, you could get just into range. Because
I
you have
could get
35. Scourges have 35-foot movement, so you could get right to a flanking strike on that merchant marine if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I can't. Well. Oh. Okay. So right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't do that this round because I've already done some movement to get where I was.
No. So you began here.
Yeah. So this is kind of a dash
that's a full that's a full 35-foot movement.
Oh, I'm oblivious. Damn. All right. Thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah. So you want to swang that scythe?
Let's fuck them up. All right. Where's my scourge? Score there.
Scourges,
All right.
and then scythe top right. An 18 will hit. So let's see that damage.
Yeah. All right. That's not significant, but whatever. These are.
All right, you give her a slishy slash for 4, and it is the bubble hover's turn. The bubble hover has reloaded. It is going to go from here to here, and then it is going to shoot. Its first shot is going to be its Scourge. Its second shot is going to be it's going to shoot at Pat, Erithiel, and then let me check its range. Oh, 25, 75. Well, I mean, if it's disadvantage anyway, then I guess. So 25. Yeah, Kilroy as well. It's disadvantage on the second two. Oh, be very fucking... That was going to be a crit on Kilroy. Thankfully, it's disadvantage, so it missed. It also... Erithiel, what's your AC is 14, so it's not a miss on you.
Ah!
So it's
Daka, daka, daka.
so Pat is gonna get popped for a 9. Is like this little hovering shield drone just goes and flies backwards
Wait.
and lets go the Gatling gun.
Which one hit me?
The
23?
8 damage.
Uh,
Yeah, the 23.
Okay.
Or you think
Okay,
you
never
want
mind
shield or
then.
something?
Never
Okay.
No,
so
this doesn't matter.
that's the bubble hover's turn. It's a golem. The golem's gonna try and punch. The golem is grappled by one of them, but he manages to just punch them off as they attempt to cling to him and strangle him. But the whole strangle thing doesn't really work well against your golems. So the ape Krangoon is not necessarily known for their wisdom or intelligence. It is a merchant marine's turn. She has disadvantage on this attack. She still hits this guy with her cutlass. It's 5 damage. I would say your Swabby retaliates, but we're not going to get too deep into the actions of Swabbies at this point in time. Yeah, so the fight proceeds. Kilroy, it's your turn.
All right. Really gonna break the mold here with some more Eldritch Blast.
All right. Who are your targets?
I'm gonna go for the Bubble Hoover, just repeatedly.
All right.
They've done mean things to me.
You do get the feeling that ranged attacks in that area will be absorbed by the shield.
Incredibly rude.
It does have an HP that is going down, the shield, but there's a much smaller HP that the bubble hover itself has.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna just pour it on the shield. Hope the shield breaks and shoot for it. It's called the Droideka strategy.
All right.
All right. Shot 1.
That's a hit. And was that a crit? Did you have advantage?
It was if it was with advantage, but it wasn't.
All right. So, actually, okay. So you put 6 damage on the shield. Shoot again.
Yeah.
Hit. You put 12 damage on the shield. Hit again. Oh, that's that's not a hit. That's a miss. Can't say anything. So pew 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 pew. And do you want to move at all, or are you staying where the Zwambi sort of shuffles up by you?
I'm good where I am.
It is an ape Krangoon's turn. The ape Krangoon is
I'll casually rotate while floating. That sort of
going to
thing.
move here and try to cling to Skane's Scourge. That is going to be a hit. That is going to do 9 damage, and Skane's Scourge is now grappled by the ape Krangoon.
Freaking Krangoons.
It is a merchant marine's turn. She is going to try and hit Skane's Scourge. No, with a cutlass. Sorry, not a gun. The 12 is going to miss. The 13 would also miss. It's Irthiel's turn.
So, very important. Are psychic attacks covered by the shield?
Psychic damage?
Yeah. Or, well, like, if I... Because I have a...
The bubble hover can't take psychic damage, that being said. You don't think the shield would
It's
stop
not
psychic damage.
damage. I slam things into the ground. I'm going to be using flatten.
He's basically telekinesising the hover drone
Everything.
forward. Yeah.
No. Everything.
Okay, basically he's turning the gravity up.
Yeah. Would that be covered?
Which ability is it? Which specific ability?
Flatten. I'll copy pasta it.
I give it to you.
Okay. So that's like what? Yeah. Everything.
Okay, so basically everything south of the golem.
Oh, that is not the. I thought I was doing a square.
Okay, so basically, Skane is acceptable. The Scourge is acceptable casualties.
All these things.
Yeah, no, I'll bring him back.
So
Get back.
and
So the golem fails.
Well, everything's gonna fail because I'm slapping my max strain into this, a whopping 10.
Oh,
So
Jesus,
PT's
yeah.
28 plus 10 damage.
Well, I'm not rolling all that shit. Roll the damage. You fucking hit it all.
It's already okay. Yeah, it's 24 damage to every single individual in that square.
All right, so this merchant marine goes as you just crack her fucking spine. This one goes as you like dislocate her hip. The crab rangoons get knocked around a bit, and they cease to grapple this guy because they're thrown to the ground. This guy, are they not prone as well?
Doesn't say that. Not for flatten.
All right, and most importantly, you, by 4 extra damage, pop the fucking bubble hover. It explodes, and its aura goes away.
Hallelujah!
Yeah, so, that was good. And, of course, you deal horrible damage to the golem as, like, something in its arms seems to snap, and they hang lower. Yeah, I would say we're now going to have the Skane golem. But we are at the. So is that Irathiel's turn?
I mean, like, unless I get another attack, that's it.
We rejoin Captain Jack. Taxes in her boarding carapace on the bridge of the good ship Lifestyle, and she's in a standoff with the bridge crew of the enemy ship.
Hardly a standoff. I'm quite restrained at the moment.
Yes.
Which lovely individual here was the one that restrained me? Was it
Captain
Mademoiselle
Kel Garu, who seems to be trying to leave through a teleporter, but the Animancer doesn't want her to because she thinks she's being too hasty.
Can you bring like my clothes back, by the way?
Oh, possibly. Wow, I can't control my screen so that I can actually see myself. I'm gonna have to
control you.
Well, wow, interesting. Wait, I can't actually see myself at all. What's going on with Roll20 today? Oh, I'm good. I'm good now. Okay.
Okay, so you can't see yourself. I would say it's.
Yes, I can see myself now. It took a minute though. It was very strange. All right. So I am surrounded by.
Hey, Trollside guy.
Yes,
Okay.
you are on the bridge that has been blown apart. Radiant energy beaming everywhere. 2 of your spikes in here already, and the steel spitter. The railgun has gone through it and shot stuff up. Your spike rear just destroyed Skymaster Tulio's whole console. So
Okay.
they're probably
How
doing lots
close
of
am I to the captain?
The captain is 35 feet from you.
Oh, she's this one.
Yeah, she's down here.
Okay. And what's this character up here?
That is Animancer Selkara. She's a rather
Aha.
large Medusa.
Nice. And they're all not close enough for me to do the other fun thing I wanted to do. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like, I'm actually really interested in the book. I want to know more about that book. So I'm actually
The book.
I'm gonna ask. Yes, I'm going to ask the captain. That book looks interesting. There's
The captain
so
like
much
hugs it
knowledge
really
out there.
close when you say that.
She what?
She's hugging the book real close when you say that, like
Yeah.
my book.
So I say, that looks like there's so much knowledge in there. Oh, don't you just love learning new things and acquiring them in your brain hole? It's just so nice to be able to learn all the things that are out there.
You should know the secrets of the seventh key.
Yeah, learning secrets is so nice. I just want to learn them all, don't you? Every single one of them, and just to have all of those secrets and all of
She's
that knowledge.
stalling. Kill her with the tentacles already.
Okay, I'm gonna blast myself. I'm gonna see if I can't get the. I'm gonna shoot a spike right into the room right next to me if I can.
All right, so you have like a general 40 foot area you can bring it in, but I would. So
Should I fire up the?
You bring it in near you, and it slides in alongside one of the radiant beams, destroying half the captain's console. And by the way, the tips of these can like open up for like hoovering action.
Delicious. And can I ungrapple myself? How do I? What do I
Yeah. So that's I think is a strength roll. It's a strength save.
Okay. Come on.
All right. I'll give you advantage for the some of the tentacles get sheared off by your spike.
Nice.
And is it Jack Sparrow time?
Hell yeah. I shrug them off and I'm like, and I grab onto my protruding spike and I'm like, this has been real fun. Remember, keep learning new things and acquiring things and just keep doing that until you die. And then she crawls into her spike.
All right. Into it or like rides out on it.
Oh, she rides out on it for sure.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. So you like reemerge like here-ish, and you now roll.
Fine.
Fucking. Did I set up yours to actually be properly like? No, it says all players. Hold on, Pat. Alright, so you are on the tracker now, or I will add you to the tracker now. And do you see yourself?
Let me check. Do I see myself? Yes, I see myself.
Alright, there, very well then. Scourge Gain is dead. This guy with the acid grenades.
Oh, I never even clicked the thing that I was doing, just to show the audience. Sorry. Continue. I'll just drop it in the...
When the drone blows up, this Arcanist is like, oh, I don't know about this. Maybe we should withdraw. It is, I'll control Scourge Pat, unless you have a distinct desire to continue them.
Go for it.
They're gonna scythe a bitch. They are not gonna hit, unfortunately, with that 9. The Ape Krangoon is not the kind of person to surrender, so they're gonna run up here and try to cling. By the way, Irithio can tell that the Ape Krangoon seem to be possessed of particularly weak minds. Have we lost, like, permanently, Skane, or is that just a camera outage?
I hear he's going to be back in like 1 hour. Some phylactery nonsense.
Oh.
That's funny.
No, he's there. It's just his camera's off.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know because I couldn't hear. Slams into the foe, attempting to grapple them. Successfully grappled them. Alright, that was fun. Golem is here. Skane, if you'd like, you can direct the Golem's punch. I don't hear the Skane, so I'm gonna just assume it tries to fist someone and fails. This merchant marine is down. Taxes. You've re-emerged somewhere in the ship.
Beautiful. Time to fuck this up. Alright, so I forget what my move speed is. I've got a move speed of 30 feet. Okay. So I'm gonna have to charge in order to actually get into combat. I'm gonna do this calculator thing. 30.
Yeah, regrettably, there's like one of the only 1x1 hallways right here.
No. I think I can do... Oops. Alright. I can do something like this. Why can't I move myself? Come on. No. Come on. Oh! Those are walls. I can't move through walls, can I? Huh.
No. So there's a door up here, though.
Oh, can you ping
So-
that again?
So you can get. So like this is 30, this is 60. So this door slorps open before you.
Nice. Oh, hey, I see some new guys that... Oh, wait, those are our guys, aren't they?
Yeah, this scourge sees you and he's like, "Oh gosh, they're a fight. I'll follow you." And then this door opens, and everyone sees taxes emerge.
Nice.
And for the first time in anyone's life, they're happy to see the concept of taxes. All right, it's Kilroy's turn.
All right, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. When I say that, I mean Mortal Blast. Because I'm almost done putting together my spell book. There's a few that I couldn't import normally, so I have to import manually. All right, yeah, I'm gonna aim them at. Let's do one at the Merchant Marine, and then two at the Ape Crangoon to the right.
All
In
right.
that order.
Okay, that's a hit. You blow out half her chest cavity, and she hits the ground dead.
All right, next one.
The
Jesus.
yeah, holy shit! You seem like you've blown away half its remaining health as it reels in pain and lets go of the scourge it was grappling.
I don't know if I have to pre-declare where all the shots go or not, but I still have a third shot.
Yeah, you got. I mean, I'd say you can shoot. You can lop it wherever.
All right,
That guy's still standing.
Okay, yeah, hit him up again. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well,
Oh, right on the money for his AC. Roll damage. He's very badly fucking damaged. He's thought better of this whole stand and fight thing. This Ape Crangoon is also going to disengage and then move 30 feet. And then this one is going to disengage and move 30 feet. And the whole ship sort of stutters with, beams of light and shots pouring all over. And in this brief interlude in the fighting, they manage to effect a withdrawal, but you have won, and you are near one of the prime boarding orifices.
Well then, shall we board?
What?
I see at least 3 of us. I know the captain's taking a break for a bit. I could feel that.
Distant, mild irritation.
Yeah,
Fine.
we'll say 10 minutes has passed, so I would say 50 minutes until respawn.
Right. So I'm like a 2-year-old happening now.
So, how? Here's a question, Skane. How does the chain of command devolve on the good ship Death and Taxes?
that's a good question.
Who would your
Okay.
de facto second in command be?
That
I'm
really,
like the commander to his captain, so I don't know if that plays into things.
Yeah, but you're the ship.
so
Your
my
own-
own-
in terms of anything not related to combat, Scrymaster's in charge. Anything related to combat, it's taxes.
Delicious.
All right, so I guess we would. I mean, I'll leave that to Irithiel and Taxes to roleplay, but
Let's kill them! Because they're shots, most importantly.
Right. Yes, let's go.
Alright. This is gonna be fun.
all right.
Where's the? It's down there.
So there are some boarding parties already on the enemy ship. You are aware of this just because sensors and such, and people shouting. You feel the pain of battle. The golem, comes here to help hold it, and I assume the toughest thing that you guys have hanging around right now is, in fact, a scourge. So if Skane would like the scourge or the,
No.
I'd say Skane, it's up to you. Do you want to bring in one of the golems or a scourge with you to join the officers in their boarding party? By the way,
I have an idea on that. Can I actually communicate with anyone?
what does the literal text say?
All right, let me go check it again.
Non-bat and combat.
Nope, I am unconscious for the next hour.
Nope.
But
You
I
are-
am a tiny light in the taxes hold till then.
Right,
I'll take a golem then.
all right. The others are left here to defend. And one of the golem pilots steers their golem, and yeah, it's boarding time at the prime boarding orifice.
Yeah.
Woo woo, come down here. It's in the.
Does Kilroy just like slowly hover across the holes and the acid and such?
Yep. That's how I do.
Excellent. Well, once everybody is rallied up at the primary boarding orifice, and if you, I assume you guys might want to have some conversations about this whole situation.
Yeah. All right. So I informed them about the book. There is a Medusa, also very important information. So where's the primary boarding orifice at?
Southernmost
Just a little
door.
bit below you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I informed them that the Medusa is there in the captain's quarters. The captain has a very nice, expensive-looking book. And she's thirsty for knowledge. So, I always love a greedy person. And what else is there of note? Oh, yeah, I poked a few holes in the place. Other
Of
than
course
that,
you did.
there's not much more to point out, I don't think. Let's go take their stuff.
Is Kilroy aware I'm quote unquote dead?
Oh, yeah, by the way, our captain is incapacitated at the moment.
Of course he is.
He'll be
He's
back.
taking a rest.
The primary boarding orifice schlorps open, revealing revealing that it is in fact one of your spikes, and you guys are on a trip.
In a little rocket ship.
Right.
Whee!
Through the skies.
Yeah, you are in and out to the good ship lifestyle.
Let's get
Oh,
back.
I have my sheet pretty much done. Yay!
You arrive and find yourself immediately on the wrong side of a crystalline barrier. You know that to the north lies the bridge. There are some merchant marines inside an arcanist. They look at you and appear very panicked, and you hear muffled voices turn to talk to him.
Okay. Well.
Oh, I should make the golem usable by you guys.
Yeah. Let's. Do we need to re-roll our initiative? We're just gonna.
Well, you're not currently in combat.
Oh. Well, any second's delay of combat would enable the Arcanist to attack us further.
So what I want to know is basically all of my skills the same range, unless it says otherwise?
By default, they are your Scion range.
Yeah. Okay. Very, very sad.
Well, I mean, you can juice it. You can double it by pushing.
Yeah, but double wouldn't be still enough.
What are you trying to hit?
The Arcanist, I think, like at closest, it is.
What's your
50
wisdom?
feet. My wisdom is 20. Wait, is it plus? Is plus the modifier, or is it plus
The
raw
score.
wisdom? Huh?
The score.
Oh. Well then. Let me find it again. Proficiency. So I have 25. Or wait. Oh God.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah. So. God.
So 25. Yeah. So 50 is exactly how far you are from him.
All right. And to push, I just draw a card, right? And then I just hold it for now.
Draw a card. Any card.
Okay. So Quibliot. Oh Jesus.
Oh! Is that the Queen of
Queen. I'm trying to
Diamonds?
scroll to find it.
What on earth is going on? This is interesting.
You see Irithiel like put up one hand to her forehead and like her hand trembles as she reaches out her psychic energies. She draws upon a power beyond knowing, and something ripples through her. Yeah, so you now have two. Yeah, so the queen. Yeah, okay. So when it's active,
Advantage.
you will
Yeah,
have
but it's
disadvantage
not
on Intwiz and Cha saves, but it's not active right now.
Yeah, right now it's still in my hand, and I have a might become active pretty soon with what I'm about to do. So I'm going. Okay, I haven't put this down yet. So
And well, are you concentrating now?
I do not. Yes, this one is a concentration,
All right,
but
I'll put the constipation face on you.
yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do control, and I'm going to spend 2 on it. So I need to roll a d20 first. Plus what? Plus 10.
All right.
So does that beat the intelligence of the Arcanist?
Yes, it does.
All right. So if hit, they make a wisdom save. Wisdom save will be 20.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
they don't
cool.
fucking make that.
So what's the Arcanist in front of, by the way?
A console which seems to control these things these barriers that have been dropped.
Well, now he's gonna like turn off everything on the console. Everything's turning off.
All right. Suddenly, so there's like a weird crystalline gem red thing in front of you. Then it just dissipates, folding into nothingness. And the
Yeah.
Merchant Marines are now looking very fucking scared about that fact.
And I'm going to hold onto him.
Okay, so you're still controlling him.
Yeah.
All right. As this happens, the Merchant Marines are like, one of them looks at the other like, run, and the other one's like, run. And they're just gonna try and like, unless you guys like, immediately try to murk them, they're gonna try and dash.
Oh, I definitely want to try Merc one.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll give you a surprise round because they weren't expecting that to happen.
Oh hell yeah. So this guy's Merchant Marine, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Okay, I can easily get there. Yeah, and I'm just gonna go at him with four claws. Let's do this.
All right. Yeah. Well, so you can only do
Oh, 2.
maximum of 2 per weapon. So 2 sights,
Yeah.
2 stabs.
Exactly. So 2 slice and 2 piercers.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Jesus.
3.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, and remember,
I
subsequent
think-
hits on the same target do add an additional damage die.
I know. Let me
Alright, so-
drop that one in
Well-
the
I think
chat too. By the way, I'm the tank.
what's that first one do?
Let me drop the record in the chat too.
So like their Vorpal Slicers, so on a nat 20, they decap.
Oh, okay.
So 1. How
So-
many hit?
So your first Piercers of Cupidity misses.
Oh no. Oh.
So does that 16 fit? No. So because of Wrecker, it does. So you cut off the first one's head. But you do
Nice.
still have 2 attacks remaining at that point in time.
Oh.
If you want to go and
but I-
stab that other person, but you don't have enough movement to get to her, do you?
Well, I can spit instead of. So did the first hit kill it alone,
No, the second hit.
or the second hit? Okay, so instead of the Piercer of Cupidity, may I spit some acid at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy?
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna spit acid at his face.
All right,
Okay.
and what does Kilroy do? So you float out of the 2 blast because you're taking a lethargic time. You're at this barrier. Irithiel does her thing and mind controls a bitch into lowering it. Taxes just runs up and the 14's a miss and chops a bitch's head off. Is Kilroy anxious for this action, or is he gonna hang out behind the golem and just
So
let it
update
all
on
happen?
I have control over Kilroy, but not the golem.
What?
Why would you have control over me?
I
don't
do.
know.
I don't know why, but I
I
do.
can also drag you around too.
Probably because you hadn't connected to this Roll20 yet, so I put your character sheet under controlled by
Oh,
Andy.
I thought you were saying in the game, and I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, but so is Kilroy just hanging out in the back?
Kilroy's gonna float on up. You know what Kilroy do. Maybe do some of that Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I just changed your character sheet to be controllable only by you,
All right.
so it might be a brief hiccup in usability, but yeah. So yeah, pop.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second.
And Taxis had one acid spit left over, I think, if you want to take a second. Bleh, but
Oh,
so a 15 doesn't hit.
okay. I'll do that.
Her AC is 16 for reference.
Okay, 15 doesn't hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one. That one hits.
That hits.
And then here's another one.
That hits. And then if we make up for taxes, other one, roll
How
damage.
about-
All right. So first, the actual chronology here is she gets one acid spit on him, and then Kilroy beams her down. So you've just forced your way in here and bullet trip. So Irithiel maintains control of the Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You hear bzzz as your beams go in. You see, you are aware that there's another barrier nearby that controls you has been severed, and one of your boarding spikes is there. But you guys can walk down the hallway and learn what you want.
Alright.
Learn what you will. Bzzz.
Yeah.
A radiant,
So we can-
a radiant light bathes this area as your
Oh,
arc
yeah.
light blasters blow through this place.
Taxes.
Yeah.
You can kill that one if you want to.
The Arcanist?
Yes. His usefulness is over.
All right. In what fashion would you like to dispatch him?
He's
Oh,
just
I
gonna stand there and take whatever happens.
I'd like to stick him full of eggs with my pierces.
Er.
All right. So your hulking form approaches him, and you retract and then stab forward, lifting him into the air as a chugs into him. His eyes roll back in his head, and his mouth begins to overflow, and then all of him just pops, blood, guts, viscera all over the place, and there's just hatchling eggs all over what was the console.
My babies!
Classic Zerg Queen.
So yeah,
Why are you wet?
you got
Alright. I'm gonna. Do we loot the bodies now or later, guys?
Later
you have a bridge to secure in terms of loot. Whatever
Fine.
fucking bullshit sabers and guns these people have is nothing compared to the prize of the vessel. Hello, kitty.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just standing there.
He's just hanging out.
Well,
We'll loot these bodies later, but we are looting them.
chunk.
Hello, Green Ranger Talks. Greetings. So that took about 10 minutes. So we'll say it's 40 minutes on the respawn timer. For our glorious Lich Captain, with some of Tax's eggs hanging out and various railgun holes and shit up ahead of you. You think that you should press? You can press onto the bridge. You also see a breach in the enemy ship. Some of these crystal things seem to be automatically deployed to take care of that. You see some corpses floating in the void to your west.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are free to advance.
Chunk.
Then let us. Which way is advancement?
West, left.
West.
Yeah. So you notice to your south some of your swabbies and zwombies and a scourge and a golem trying to burst through.
Oh, then let's help them.
Yeah, this so the control to this area was severed from the console by all the damage you've done to the area. So do you you have a golem and a taxes and another golem. Do you guys all just want to try and break that shit?
I mean, we might as well. Yeah, where have they done any damage yet?
The golem's
Like,
punches have left kind of like cracks, but it seems to heal itself, and the golem punches so slow, but by the time it winds up for another, its progress has been erased.
Oh, lame. All right, let's do it.
Alright. Skane, you wanna give us a pop?
What am I popping?
A
Speed up
golem punch.
Ah, I see.
So
Two
this
of them
one
or one.
one. This guy doesn't do much damage to the barrier. Oh, Skane's does though. Roll that damage.
Do it. Oh yeah, can I do a full attack?
Yeah, you can do all 4.
Oh, whoops, sorry. That was supposed to be this and this. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll say the AC was like 15-ish, so roll some damage.
Okay.
Skane
So-
17. Yeah, so Skane's golem delivers a mighty crack to the barrier.
Alright, piercing blow. Boop. And one more. Boop.
Yeah, and then Wrecker will add damage on top of that, but we don't need to worry about it specifically. Basically, you guys crack through, and there's just a hole in it now, pretty much. And the your lads are able to funnel through. It's just large enough for the golem. So you've got a team of lads with you.
Yeah, the squad.
Yes. I love having
You
more
hear
things.
a hovering around the corner. Want to roll some perception?
Here hovering? Oh, that bastard's fucking stealing my steez. Motherfucker stealing my steez.
Perception.
Erethiel is acutely aware of the fact that an enemy squad is around the corner, centered up around a bubble hover. Based on the whoo-hoo-hoos, she believes there are 2 ape crangoons. Based on the click-clack clicks and whistles of the tricorn hats breaking through the air, she believes there are 4 merchant comm marines. And she also hears a tentative click-clack of an arcanist walking up behind them.
Yes, all of that too.
He also hears their heartbeats.
And this
Alright.
occasionally get blinded by this beam going bzzz in front of you, as your beams continue to fire through the ship, blowing the fuck out of it.
Nice.
Will those hurt us?
If you're too close to them when they go off, yeah.
Okay.
Radiant
Alright.
damage doesn't discriminate against the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes.
So,
I take and take and take.
ready,
That's
ready,
how I
ready.
roll.
Move, move.
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
attacks his
go.
leg.
Tank.
Yes.
She
I'll be the
tanks and
honor
she
to-
tanks and she tanks.
Does it,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just go ahead and.
Alright, so that is wall.
Smooth wall.
What is? Oh, that is wall. Oh.
Yeah, this is hole that radiant beam comes through sometimes.
Okay. Well, let me. All right. Let's do this then. How about that?
Yeah, that's about yeah. And so you now see like this enemy forming up to your north, and
What a nice little arrow.
Yeah, they're in order. Nice.
yeah. So you guys basically we have an option here, which is you can fight this squad personally, or you can leave, or you can have yours engage and then slip by.
I mean, we can slip by. I imagine with them engaging anyway, right?
Yeah, those are your options. Like have your squad engage and then slip by, or like stay here and do this fight with the squad.
Okay. Well, I figure we can probably save time by slipping by. I feel like if we take out, especially if we manage to take out their Bumblefly before we dip, then the squad will have an easier time with this.
Could you flatten them again?
It's a lot of strain that I don't want to take.
Yeah, especially with a queen in his hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to.
Sometimes Erethiel is a little touchy about her powers for some reason. They don't seem to be cast quite like spells, and they seem to exact a certain toll on her physical form. Sometimes strange pulses of energy ripple through her body, racking her with unimaginable pains.
Kind of want to try something on these guys.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
what does Skane like formulate a ploy?
I am thinking.
The golem.
Yes, the golem is pretty smart for a golem. Conveniently, he's only smart when the captain's like dead.
Well, so the golems aren't. They have no brains of their own. They're being piloted by guys back in the Sensorium Membronus.
Right.
In those goo tanks we saw earlier.
Okay. So,
Did I not take that one?
does our warlock have any spells selected yet?
Well, I thought I had a spell that I apparently didn't add to my sheet. Let me fucking take a look.
Do you want me to look it up, or?
No, I need to make sure I actually, because there's a few that when I was going, I added every spell I thought was worthwhile, then trimmed a few to get down to the number I needed.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like I did trim that one, although why I trimmed that one, I can't imagine.
You can. No reason you can't retcon it now if you'd rather trim another.
Yeah, I just don't know which other one I want to trim. They're all pretty cool.
Let me take here.
Yeah. As the deliberation happens, I assume the golems take up like a linebacker position. Because technically speaking, you have just enough large creatures to totally control this hallway.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap one out for it.
All right.
All right. The little bubble hover sort of opens up like just sort of like inaccurately spewing like machine gun fire, thinking this is going to be some Last Samurai shit. But actually, the golems and taxes are sitting there, like occasionally plink off their armor. Like, I don't give a shit.
Okay, we're about to do a big boy thing in one moment once I get rid of another spell.
How does Kilroy is floating off the ground like 5-ish feet.
Yeah.
What does he look like when he casts the spell? How does he invoke it?
That's an excellent question.
Does he like snap his fingers?
Oh no, that's why I didn't have it. Never mind.
Oh, is it?
You know, I never mind. I do have it. Never mind. Sorry, I thought it was a different level than it was. I got confused there for a second.
All I want is the drone.
Either way, I'm casting this. Yeah, cast it.
All right.
Come on.
Jesus.
Boom! Mass suggestion.
And by my count, there are. I can hit everyone there.
Yes, with the exception of the fact that the bubble hover has no mind. You can suggest.
Well, the rest of them.
Yeah. So what do you suggest?
Well, give me one moment just to sort out a thing on my sheet because I fucked it up while thinking it was a different thing.
All right, so I'm assuming everybody sort of holds position as like bullets fly by, and you see some fucking radiant energy behind them. Their ship is really fucked. Your ship is probably poked full of holes too, but the whole thing is shuddering. Again, that Endor Spire music plays.
Okay. How about I ask them to form a vanguard for us, a front force, if you would.
Imagine influence up to 12 creatures. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestions or words such a marriage to course of action sound reasonable. Stab itself.
It's not inherently suicidal. It's not unreasonable by my asking.
So you basically tell them to turn around and advance.
I tell them to turn around, advance, and fight our enemies.
Okay, and there's nothing in the spell text that would prevent them from attacking a friendly?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
We could just get them to kill the bumblefly and just decimate them.
Yeah, but now we have more mooks.
So they come around this corner, and you see, in the moment, one of the ape Krengoons charges forward.
Some saving throw involved. It's not just automatic.
Oh, okay. What's the DC?
The DC is my spell save DC, which is a high-ish number.
Also, it's a wisdom.
It is 18.
Oh, that's a crit.
Well, one of the ape Krengoons is not having that.
I wonder if they'll play along, because otherwise they're gonna have to try and solo taxes.
Looks like
one of the merchant marines holds on, and the arcanist. So
these guys go around a corner. These guys are a little bit confused as they see that happen. And then one of the ape Krangoon, like the ape Krangoon went there, charges forward, and then all of a sudden there are lasers being shot. And this merchant marine is like toast, and all of a sudden they're not so sure about this course of action. But these guys think that they're mutineers or something, so they're sort of scrambled as whatever fight happens over here happens.
Hey.
So it sounds like you've created a fight further down the hall. These guys, seeing half their guys left and taxes presumably just advancing down the corridor, are like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And everyone who isn't the ape Krangoon sort of like advances to this door, and the ape Krangoon looks to the left and right and sort of starts beating on this other door.
Oh god.
And they slip in through this door, but the ape Krangoons can't seem to open the one that they've chosen. So yeah, it is. Yeah, that's you dealt with the encounter, the people in your path.
Nice.
Solved it.
Well, there's still one.
Let's go kill him and take his things.
I mean, I could do something with him.
Oh.
Lots of things I could do with him.
Do you want him?
Oh.
I don't know how I like this.
I highly encourage taking things, including
Do I want him?
I mean, Taxa says something she can do with him.
Stop.
I have plenty of things I can do with things.
Not gonna bother.
Alright,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fill in
the golem says it. The golem, like, you see it's like two like red thing, like it's got this weird like fucking like glass face. There's like two sides of it just like turned to like faintly red light, and then it goes loot. Alright. Alright, so Tax's rounds of the ape Krangoon looks around in horror, flattened against the thing. What are you gonna do?
Alright, so I'm just like fucking pitting it. I'm gonna fill in with eggs.
Alright,
Go at it. Let me do some rolls for you.
yeah.
I'm obviously not auto gonna do this.
Yeah, the ape Krangoon is pretty tough. He's very easy to hit, but he does have enough HP that
Okay.
he will struggle a bit. But okay, so yeah, make like a full turns attacks.
The struggle
and-
just makes it funner for taxes.
He'll try to cling.
Okay. Let me. Where's my thing? Okay.
You get your attacks off before this happens.
I just
Then.
realized that's a really weird ass spellbook, but what the fuck ever. I'll live with it. Effectively, my only real attacks are Eldritch Blast. The rest of them are like mind control.
His AC is 12, so all of those hit.
Nice.
And Wrecker means that but we can do Wrecker afterwards because you probably won't need it to do what you're doing.
2, 3, 4.
8, 6. So just kidding. We probably will. Okay, so want me to so you'll roll. You'll gain an extra D12. Then you'll gain 2 extra D8. And then you'll gain 3 extra D8.
All this from Wrecker?
And yeah, because it stacks.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I
So
love
you
this.
actually get him down to 12, but then he hits back and he manages to cling to you, and this ape Krangoon is like up on you, like oh, woo! So it's grappling you. Does anybody intervene as Taxes is trying to fuck up this fucking ape, or are they just sort of?
In fairness, Taxes has like 4 large pincers, and the only thing aside from that she has to like manipulate objects with are her like T-Rex claw things. So like you probably got her pretty solidly pinned.
Yeah, the squad advances.
She's just like, no, those are my molten gold drinking hands.
I'm gonna smoosh him.
You gonna smoosh him.
I'm just gonna like.
Just hold him still. I'll finish him off.
Oh yeah. So you want to like roll like a strength to just like remove him?
Oh,
I-
yeah, go.
I'll just get him off. That's what you want.
Thank you.
All right. So you like pull him off. And Taxes now gets another a round of attacks, presumably starting with the Pierces of Cupidity to not
Go for it.
decap him.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Pierces of Cupidity, right? start off, just so
Yep.
I don't.
So that's a first hit. That's a second hit. Give us both their damages.
Boom and
Yeah. Okay. So he bursts like a monkey pinata, and there's just fucking taxes eggs everywhere.
I do love infesting things.
It's all up and down the wall. For enemies, it's difficult terrain and it hurts them when they enter it. But for you guys, they sort of chitter around and don't bother you. There is a door to your left and right, and there's like a corridor up ahead. The radiant light bzzz through as your arc light cannons continue to fire. And yeah, it sounds like there's a lot of enemies up ahead.
Yeah, interesting. I don't remember any enemies up ahead, especially enemies that would turn on their own people. I wonder what's around the corner. Shall we find out and take whatever it is?
Well, you were on the bridge. You did notice that there were two large blast story doors behind you on the bridge, and then presumably some hallway behind that. But there's also two doors, one to either side of you. Here.
Do we want to figure out what's in there, or do we want to deal with the bridge first?
Bridge, I think.
Bridge. Otherwise, I can
Yeah.
still do things.
Speaking of which,
We can
30
clean out
mins
the
to
rest of
respawn.
them.
Your halfling lich captain is halfway reformed in the bowels of Taxes back on the ship. And
He's like a teenager now, and he's like, I don't want to captain the ship.
he's rebellious. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Teenage Groot.
I am Groot. Alright, so yeah. You guys are free to advance, free to proceed.
Alright.
The whole ship shudders a bit as, you know, Tackers gets a good juicy stab into it as revenge for fucking cutting off some of her health spikes.
That's what you get, bitches. Okay.
Right. Reminder, this is a wall.
Y'all,
You're wall climbing at this point in time. I don't think it's a feature Taxes has.
I don't know if she has a. Yeah, wait, alright, sorry. It's hard for me to tell the difference. I don't think she has a climb speed.
Yeah, so like all this like shit is a wall.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's all good.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm the only one who has unconventional movement here.
Yeah, do you want to
That's
roll
valid.
perception to like peek
I think I
or
can
stealth to peek?
do weird things. Jesus Christ.
She's not very perceptive because her eyes are very, very small.
All right. Well, you want to just peek right around the corner?
I mean,
Yep.
should I roll perception?
Yeah. Anybody wants to, and you roll stealth to not get noticed.
What's still?
Let's see if I can be stealthy.
Yeah, so Irithio manages to like very stealthily do this, and then Taxes blunders up behind her, and some people look over. But yeah, so you guys get about like this much of a look, as you can see.
Jesus.
Nice.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Like a flat.
I think it's too far apart to do that.
I have a plan.
I've
No, it
already
isn't.
like
I can flatten them.
penetrated, like
Should take the whale of the banshee.
But basically, this is like your deployment zone, if you will. So you guys, because you have like a lead into the attack, but they've noticed you, you can decide where in this green box you want to be and where you would like your lads to be.
ooh.
The ceiling here.
Let's
Yeah,
put the
how
goal.
high
The
is the ceiling?
ceiling here is this is more like cavernous, like the wall is like a strange red rock, almost like
So
an
you're
alloy
saying-
metal. It's like 10 feet up. So like
Okay.
if you were to levitate like up to the ceiling ish, someone on the ground would still be 5 feet away from you.
Yeah. I just needed to know for a thing.
Oh, for a thing, yeah, I know what you're doing.
I could fuck up the whole front line.
I assume you guys.
Right.
I guess you can't control these others, can you?
No.
Controlled
This game might be able to
by
control the
all
columns.
players.
I can control the scourge.
Scourge was done via character sheet.
Yeah.
I can control exactly one golem.
Well, it's good that you can't control Skane.
There's
Aw.
zombies.
Eh,
I love controlling people.
people in the way.
I mean, I need to see them.
Mhm.
I'm a big damage dealer.
Beware of the radiant hole.
Could you float above the golem?
He might be able to float over the golem a little bit.
Me?
It would be packed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because I could probably just, rotate flat and go like, woo!
You want to fly above the golem?
Yeah, I'll be like, woo!
Yeah, sure.
Better than piggybacking on me. I'm afraid I have spikes.
I mean, I have my entire spell book. I didn't even do this intentionally; it just kind of happened. Is pretty much all either like mental interference in other people or like weird movement shit.
Spooky.
Nice.
Very appropriate for this campaign.
So, I could get through the party regardless of how they block an area. At the end of the day.
Alright, and you guys should have full control over the Zwambi and Swabby now as well.
Nice. Well, let's
Yeah.
have them.
How does Commander Taxes deploy her minions?
Let's get them right here, right?
Yep.
They'll be front line as soon as we get.
Understanding that, like, if they don't move out of their first turn, then they will wind up splashed.
Yeah. Well, how about I actually?
I mean, I can move out of the way a bit so that Golem can.
No, I just didn't think this through too much. Let's put him right there.
All right.
Yeah, that golem is like perilously teetering over that hole, but hey,
I'm gonna move back one so the Golem can move over one.
Okay.
yeah, live dangerously. All right, so
Most of
every
my spells have enough range
all right,
to make a difference.
so Taxes is going to be considered the commander for this fight. What that means is that all of your little AI minions go on her turn, so we don't have to track their initiative separately. The enemy battle golem is considered the commander of their side. When the if the commander falls, it is almost certain that the units will rout. So yeah, with that said, I think it's initiative time. I think you're going balls in.
God,
Yes, we are.
Pat
That's
rolled a
what-
20, by the way.
Out.
Yes, I did.
And I keep forgetting to select my token. I have a plan to deal with the Golem.
What is your plan to deal with the golem?
Well, here's a question, Lee. Does the battle golem count as a monster or a person?
It counts as a construct.
This is a construct. Would that fall under the category of beast?
Nope.
God.
Would it fall under the category of person?
Nope. But the 8
Okay,
Krangoons would fall
plan
under both
plan
categories. Plan over. All right. So is that? Do you guys have anything else to do on your turns, or? I mean, sorry. You guys have all? I see Irithiel only on the turn tracker.
Yeah, they. Pat and.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
Kilroy.
totally.
Yeah, it keeps giving me some sort of note that I can't.
Wait, is it a humanoid?
No.
Damn.
Constructs are their own racial type.
Yeah, but humanoid's a shape.
You know, humanoid is also a racial type, believe it or not.
Nonsense.
Right, so Kilroy is a 20
Dungeons
as
and Dragons
well
is
as
smart.
taxes. Taxes is going to go above because dexterity ties. Taxes. You have the initiative.
Fantastic.
Battle Commander Taxes here, front line.
All right. I just checked, and it is 30 feet to get right here without running into those dudes too much. My attacks are all range of 10 feet. Can I hit this golem?
Not all of them.
Or which ones aren't?
The Piercers of Cupidity are 5 feet.
Oh.
Your Vorpal Slicers are 10 feet range.
Yes.
So
I should have drawn them differently on my. You know what? I can still fix my my official drawing. I'll make them shorter. Okay. Let me. I'm going to then attack twice with my Vorpal Slicers, and I'm going to spit twice with some acid.
Okay.
It has an AC of 17, so you have hit exactly once.
Damn. Okay.
You deal 8 slashing to the battle golem. It seems like it would be somewhat resistant to a normal blade, but your terrible demonic slicer just arcs through its metal. Don't seem to have destroyed anything very important, though. It is Kilroy's turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not Kilroy's turn. Literally everyone
Oh.
else goes on this turn. A golem runs around a corner and has a sheet that I should have had up. Or that I
You
did
know
have
what
up.
would have been smarter than what I did? If I'd done what the golem was doing, pushed those assholes back, and then dealt with that damage sucker upper. What a pity.
Yeah. Thankfully, melee damage isn't sucked up. These are just ranged shields. So the golem punches. The swabby is gonna like come up behind and like not really know what he's doing, and he's mostly gonna hunker down. The zombie is gonna sort of like, and then I think that's gonna be that, and no, the scourge. The scourge is gonna move 35 feet. And then the Scourge is going to pop Acidic Arrival. And you know, earlier I kind of screwed you guys with that. But I think it actually would count as a melee attack, so sorry. But that being said, I don't think an 11 hits anything around here. No, it does not. So yeah, it is now Kilroy's turn. The fools have rushed into battle, and he is now elegantly floating in. Majestically.
All right, yes.
Mysteriously.
I'm gonna
breathing.
elegantly float over my friend, Mr. Roboto. And then I'm gonna cast Wall of Light.
A wall of light, a shimmering wall of bright light appears at the point you choose in the range. So designate it,
Doing that right now.
and it is concentration. So you're. By the way, Erethiel, are you still concentrating? I'm assuming not.
No, there's nothing.
Oh, and so the one thing, my levitation is technically concentration. So when I land and then do this.
Oh, okay.
It's unfortunate that I can't concentrate on levitating and other stuff at the same time. So effectively, this is what I'm getting.
Okay.
Blocks line of sight.
It can be
creature
free
moves past
the
your-
wall 60 feet. The wall blocks line of sight. Creatures pass through it and miss bright light at 120 feet. The wall appears. Each creature on an area must make a con save. All right. Do you want to just make
48
one
damage.
48 damage roll for everyone who fails?
And they're blinded for a minute. Half as much if they succeed.
You're casting it on this yellow square, yes?
Beautiful.
Now,
And what's your spell save DC?
Now this is some fun.
The spell save DC is an 18.
All right. So they failed. They failed.
while I was
They
dead,
failed.
I made some,
Yeah,
some
they
high
passed.
class memes.
Fail.
Roll,
Fail.
roll,
Pass.
roll your
So
damage.
actually, there's the,
Oh,
Yeah.
roll damage.
so 17 is the number, right?
18.
18. Okay. No, nobody passes. Yeah. Roll the damage.
All right. It was just one roll for everyone.
Yeah, that would be easiest.
All right. Average.
All right, and it blinds bitches, right?
Yes, everyone's blinded for a minute.
For a minute.
A minute. Okay.
And anyone who ends their turn there takes it again.
All right. Is that Kilroy's turn?
You can
Yep.
use it to attack.
Oh yeah, but I don't think I.
Not
Oh yeah.
this-
Oh, I can't. Not this turn because I
not
already
this turn.
passed it. But yeah, I can
Yeah.
attack. Yeah.
And so
That's
can
hilarious.
they like walk through it?
Yes,
Yeah, you
they-
can walk through it. There's no lines. Oh.
So
but
is
they
it,
can't see what's on the other side.
but they can't end their turn there, right?
They can. They'll just take damage.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, do they know this?
But moving through doesn't hurt them.
Moving through doesn't hurt them, which is unfortunate. But if you get, I was hoping you guys would form a bit more of a battle line beforehand.
All right, so that was Kilroy. The bubble hover is really not sure what to do here, but it doesn't like being next to the scourge, so it's going to try and withdraw, and the scourge is going to op it.
That being said, is it better to actually attack my wall at 48
And
versus?
that's going to be a miss. And
3D.
then the bubble hover is going to rattle off all of its shots at the Scourge. Daka 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 daka. You can't see, but you do hear bullets flying. And some of them come out through the wall of light. It's an Ape Krangoon's turn. They're fucking blinded. They're just gonna like run with no particular seemingly purpose. They can't see shit. And they don't know where things are. It's a Battle Golem's turn.
That's how I maintain my mystery. Is every time I need to change in front of someone or something, I just blind them first, and I'm like.
The Battle Golem steps back once because it doesn't like what's going on here. Technically speaking, Taxes could have opted him, but Taxes can't see that, so she can't. The battle, unless did I give you True Sight?
Did you? I don't remember. I am a greater demon, but this is only my boarding form, so.
I think I have true sight, but that doesn't
You
matter.
have a certain kind of sight, and
So
it's mostly against things with Fey ancestry is what it's useful for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into that later, but I don't think
That's
that you
fine.
do in this instance. The battle golem. Wait a minute. The battle golem does not step back because the battle golem has 75 feet of tremor sense.
Oh.
Interesting.
So he's just gonna fire his shoulder blazer at Taxes because he can see straight through that barrier to see her, and it does 12 damage. And he's gonna hold position. It is a bubble hover's turn. This bubble hover is gonna hug in close behind. Gonna come over here and also rattle off a full 3 shots at your Scourge. Again, only one will actually hit. It is Irithiel's turn. Irithiel doesn't really have any idea what the fuck is going on. They're just your guys in the wall of light.
Yeah.
And, wait, so people can't end their... Wait a minute. On the golem's turn, all of them are supposed to move. If they end their turn there, they, like, get fucked.
They take another
They
48.
take the 48 again. I mean, they might not know that, but they do.
Oh, hey, one just popped into my square without attacking. Does that maybe incur an attack of opportunity?
Well, I'd say it's like a blinded person just charges towards you. Yeah, I'd say that you can get hop off on them. You can use your action on that.
You know, I love having things. Let's go for a Vorpal Slicer.
She's blind. Doesn't that give you advantage against her?
Oh, does it?
It-
Where's my...
You have enough to put her to 0 anyway, so I'm not going to get too technical here. But in fiction, this blind person runs out of the wall of light like, what? And just like immediately to the neck catches a Vorpal Slicer, and their head just goes like rolling down the floor in the far direction. And you know, like the blood trail leads here because it winds up going down one of the railgun holes. Yeah, so that's Irithiel's turn. Oh, wait, no, Irithiel hasn't taken their turn. Irithiel.
Yep, just moving. Where is it? Doot. So this is on the Ape Krangoon. No strength gain or anything. So. Whoop. Force. Okay, so it's either an agility or a saving throw at 18.
Agility saving throw, the Ape Krangoon.
Or strength or agility, whichever is preferred.
Okay.
It says. Well, it's just a strength or agility. What?
I mean, I think it depends entirely on how you try to do it.
Well, it's. Huh?
So, do they still take the damage?
Let me see.
You're talking about
It's only
grappling.
for
right?
avoiding knocking down. No, it's just like me going. Whoosh.
Okay, so the ape still takes the damage but stays standing.
Yeah.
Alright, that was your turn?
Yeah, because there's not really much for me to. Well, I can move like what I just spent 25, so I can get right behind Taxes.
You got 35 movement?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool. The Ape Krangoon is going to try and... Well, so they're still fucking blind. I guess it's vaguely aware there's someone next to them. I'll say they'll make a cling attack with disadvantage. They won't hit, but they will hit.
If we didn't have to worry about like music copyright, I feel like "Blinded by the Light" would be a great song to play.
Oh, that would be so fucking... Yeah, so that was 8 Krangoon's hit. It's Tax's turn.
Hello. Okay.
And Taxes,
so-
generally speaking, what are the standing orders for the men? Are they to charge into the wall of light? Are they to kill the blind fools who've come out of it? What are your mooks doing?
So going into the light would hurt them, right?
No, ending their turn in the light would hurt them.
Oh, well, yeah. Let's charge. I'm actually gonna go over.
Oh shit! Is Skane?
Skane?
Ah, fuck. No, you're probably not. What was your initiative?
Nah.
9, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess our
Yeah,
other
I'm
goal.
sorry. I'm so used to like people just clicking on their tokens, hitting the initiative button, and it working that when it doesn't, I'm like. Oof. But yeah, Skane, make a makeup turn real quick.
Okay. My strategy is simple. Go up here and hit the Krangoon.
Krangoon sounds like a food item, and I really want to.
Does.
Yeah, what are these things?
Sounds like just a shortened version of like a crab rangoon.
That
And I
is
want-
literally exactly what I named them after. I was just like, let me just change this
That doesn't-
food item slightly.
That looks gross.
It's like this weird, like, humanoid ape thing that is sentient but fairly stupid, and they're used in boarding actions and as thugs on ships because once they get the hold of you and start strangling, they're pretty effective. And they can bum rush people, which they haven't really been doing because you've mostly been on the offensive. Golem Fist, 22 damage. Okay. So you, like, fucking, like, break one of those fuckers' legs. You just wrecking ball that shit. He's blind, so you have advantage, but it doesn't matter. So I think we are now on Tax's turn officially.
Okay.
But threateningly this time. I'm gonna need to hear that, Skane. Can you vocalize for me?
What? Alright.
Used. And then I break his bones.
Oh my
A
god.
way that'll do this without incurring too many attacks of opportunity.
technically the walls actually at this point it goes into the walls, but whatever.
Thank you for that reference, 12-sided guy.
What's
I'm
it?
gonna go here and then
Oh, whoops.
charge out in the here. So, DM, tell me how many attacks of opportunity I got.
You only get one reaction.
I mean,
Okay, so you mean you move through here.
yeah. So, how many people attack of opportunity me?
Chinchilla before.
I think only the battle golem only the battle golem.
Okay.
Which is unfortunately is a crit. So that's going to be 25 as the carapace takes a meaty blow and some plates
Ooh.
crack.
Damn.
Yeah, you get a real. It's like a rib punch right as you go by.
Get some butter in Old Bay. Mama's injured. Ouch.
What? All right, so that's Taxes. What's Taxes doing now?
Well, I can
Talking
also
about crab.
All right, and
Yeah, it was-
the general order is to move in. So
yeah.
the golem can't quite without taking damage.
So let
The
me.
Swabby is going to get in here. The Swabby is going to advance.
So I'm doing a full attack. Wait, I didn't make my. That was just my move. I did not actually make my full attack, which will be at this guy right here.
All right. So, hold on. Wait. So, you used pierce. Okay. So, the piercers of cupidity have a 5-foot range. So, do you use those on the merchant marine?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Roll your damage for that. Once because you actually no twice. Okay. Yeah. So the slashing is going against the golem.
Yes.
All right, so
But I'm also trying to kill the small guy too.
-5 minus 17. And so, and you also, alright, so you get an 11 and a 10. And pop, pop, another pinata goes. And
Wait, did I killed him with my little baby!
yeah, and in fact, doesn't that, not only is it difficult terrain, but doesn't it cause damage to people that begin their turn on it? Who are hostile to you?
Piercing
What?
2d4 piercing. Alright, so
Or
when,
dex save.
yeah, when the battle golem begins its turn, it's going to take some piercing damage. Alright, so that's the tax's turn. Kilroy, you hear something burst in a very gory fashion, but you don't see it, because the wall of light's in the way.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate.
Probably be an insight save of like 10 to know what just happened because you've literally seen it happen twice.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter, to be honest. What I will do instead is I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep the wall up, and Eldritch Blast. First shot's gonna go to that ape Krangoon that's still alive on the side of the wall.
Alright, give that attack.
Yes, indeed. That hits, I imagine.
Yes, and you have advantage, so it's 13.
Oh, damn.
You have advantage against the blinded people.
Oh, yeah. Duh. All right, yeah. Shot 2 also heading at him.
That's a hit with the advantage. Or without, on crab good means they're really hard to easy.
All right, and still up. Last shot.
Roll that damage. 14. One more than you needed to take him out as you blow his guts along the wall and thrust him into it, knocking into this woman who's like, oh! It is, so that's the Kilroy turn, yeah?
Yep.
It is
Keeping the
a
wall up,
bubble
holding the line.
hover's turn. The bubble hover is going to new belt, reloading. It is an ape Krangoon's turn. He's been murdered. It is a battle golem's turn. Battle golem, I guess try and make a fucking dex save. That doesn't work out.
Say hello to my little children.
It's like crunches up through them, popping them as it goes. They like weigh it down and try and get in his gears, slowing him down, but he isn't going far. He just walks right up to Texas and just goes, intruder detected, and then gives her a pneumatic fist and doesn't even like you sort of like ting deflect it with one of your pierces. It doesn't even fucking matter. It's a bubble hover's turn. Oh, and all these guys, like, they're kind of fucked. Like, they're generally speaking, this one is blind. Like, the whole situation is really going against them. Wait, but it's a specific. It's.
We could also do we blinded them with science. That one would work as well, except it's not science.
This bubble hover is also going to reload. And it's going to maintain a range near the battle golem because it doesn't want it to die. But it doesn't really have a lot of choices right now. It's Skane's turn.
It's time to. Have any preferences for anything I do, or should I just smush a marine? Ah, wait, I have an idea. Wait, is this still blocking vision?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Okay, unfortunate. My plan will maybe work now. I want to throw this marine, like, in this general direction.
Roll strength
Let's see.
with advantage. Yeah, so you pick up the blind woman and toss her to the light. She tings against the battle golem harmlessly, taking 6 damage, and then she falls into the light where she technically ends her turn. How much damage does the wall of light deal?
4d8.
Would you like to roll that for me? And she is fried alive as you hear her scream as the radiant light pours through her, burning her to a crisp, eviscerating her. So yeah, is that your turn? Full turn? Yes, no, so?
Yeah, sorry.
Irithiel, it is your turn.
So I gotta basically run through the light. Once I'm in the barrier, can I kind of see what's on the other side?
I'm not sure how it works, but I think you actually just can't see shit when you're in the barrier. Because that's the only thing. Because otherwise, it would suggest that standing in the barrier makes you able to see both, which would be a little memey. So no, you can't see shit when you're in the barrier.
Also,
Okay.
it's like a blast of light. If you stayed in there long enough, you'd be blind.
Yeah, that's why you can't.
What's the
Which
issue?
is
I gotta
why
get
you
to the
can't
other
end your turn
side.
there. Yeah, so it's 20 feet. If you have 35, then you'd have 15 left on the far side.
Okay. Eat. I'll go there, I guess. Anyway, battle golem. So 6 sphere requires me to push. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, I think you have to. I can check that for you.
I'm pretty sure 6
I
sphere
thought it
requires
was the 7th sphere that actually made you begin needing to push.
Well, I'm only level 14. 15th level is
Okay, yeah. So yes, then you do.
okay.
All right, so
one
draw a
plus three, that's
card, any
4.
card.
Yeah, I'm just determining my strength or my strain gain. So 4, what is the DC? What is the DC?
You can all see the queen, right?
Strength save. Huh? Oh. Yeah. Oh. I lost it from my hand now when you did that. But anyway, so let's do this. We're going to use 5 strains, so it's 5 additional to whatever my DC is.
Hi, Jade. So who are you attacking with this?
This is on Big Boy Battle Golem.
And
I will copy pasta this real quick.
is that a range attack or is it the melee attack?
No, it just kind of does.
On a failure, they are lifted. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
10,
So
yeah,
5, so it's 22. No, 23.
So you bang them into the ceiling. Roll 2d4. Or wait, hold on. They have to make a strength save.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you bang them into the ceiling. 2d4.
Yeah, that's at 3.
All right, so they take 3 damage, and then you slam them back down for 57.
No, in the air they take 57, and then since they're still alive, they take another 2d4.
All right,
So
and they wind up. Is it prone? Yeah, becoming prone. All right, so basically, you put your hand in your temple and you quake and you pick them up, bang them into the ceiling, crumple them like a tin can, and then toss them on the ground. That being said, you had to push, right?
Yeah. So
Draw another card.
God damn.
A king, and a queen.
Where'd these cards go?
Oh, are they not? So, like, do I take them from you when
Yeah, you just took them from me.
But can you guys see them, like, on the field?
I can see them on the field now.
Okay, good. All right, so...
Hold up to 8.
So, yeah, that's...
4. 6? 6.
That's interesting. So you've got... yeah, oh, wow. So that would mean disadvantage on literally every kind of save.
Yeah.
If both of them activated. All right. So it is an Ape Krangoon's turn. The Ape Krangoon is going to try and take down a Swabby. But they have disadvantage on it. They hit anyway. They deal some damage. They're considered to be grappling. Then this guy, whatever was grappling him, is fucking dead by now, so he's not grappling anymore, though. It's Taxes' turn. Taxes, the battle golem is prone before you, giving you advantage for any attacks you'd like to make against it.
Music for my ears.
Yep. Some guys, a Scourge is going to try and do some shit.
Okay. I'm just going to go all in. Okay. You said its armor class was 17?
Yeah, which means that was a hit. So you only have 1 miss.
Well, but I have advantage.
Oh, yeah, just kidding. You have 0 misses.
Boom.
All right. So, so 15, 11, 12, and 9. And then do you want me to stack the dice?
Yes, please.
All right, then that's an extra d12 for 2. That's 2 extra d8. That's 2d8, and then that's 3d8. 17. So it's almost dead. Like wiring and things are pushing out of one of its cannons, just blurking light, like. And it is Kilroy's turn. You're like little egg hatchlings are trying to crawl into it and like rip it apart. Kilroy.
Just like, it's a shame that I have to kill you. You looked so valuable. Maybe I'll fix you up afterwards.
So yeah, Kilroy.
Given that there's nothing left alive on this side of the wall, I'm gonna let the wall down.
Okay. Boom. You no longer have to hold the constipation phase.
Whoosh.
All right,
And yeah.
then I'm going to. We're gonna need doing things with the Bubble Hoovers. I'm gonna recast my levitation.
All right. This bubble hover is. I'm gonna say they're both gonna focus fire on fucking taxes, so they gotta be within 20. That's within 25 feet. So.
So rude.
They're gonna daka. That's only gonna be 1 hit for 6 piercing against taxes. And then it is going to withdraw. That's just a movement to reach the wall. And then it's going to be the golem's turn. It's going to take the 2d6 damage. It's going to take 7 piercing damage as the little hatchlings just fucking destroy the golem, ripping apart its metal brain. It is going to be the bubble hover's turn. It is going to take daka. Is going to hit taxes 0 times. It is going to withdraw to the doors. It is going to be Skane the Golem's turn, and we are 15 minutes from respawn. By the way, Max, you still have your Thrally on the bridge.
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
Does a 16 hit who? Oh, yes, it does. Roll damage.
24.
Excellent. You seemed like he looked like he was bloodied, and it looks like he even bloodier now, under a quarter. It's a... The good ship doesn't taxes. And I don't think the bridge is wounded. So... Okay, you get a vague reading back that, it seems like there's an energy buildup in the bridge. It seems like they've made some hasty repairs and are attempting to do something there.
Like run away, possibly.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Next turn, I will do my best to inform the party about it.
Alright, so that was Skane Golem's turn.
My turn right now. Can't do shit.
Is Erithiel's so basically what happens is all of these units like rout and ultimately like are like you guys don't take any more damage in the course of smiting them. It's a victory with the exception of the bubble hovers are holding by the door, spread out from the radiant damage dealer, and they are just sort of hanging out. And by that, actually this guy moved right here. So I would say he's going to make a dex save. Yeah, he makes it though. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These guys are sort of inaccurately firing at you. It's not really a threat until you come within, 25 feet. So yeah, what does the party do?
All right. Well, I'm gonna float on up and be like, yo, they're building up an energy spike, blah, 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 in the mind.
Right.
Would now be a good time to take maybe like a 5-minute break?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or not. That's fine too.
I feel like we're getting somewhat close to the conclusion.
We are. I was thinking we might cut curtain more like 11:30 tonight.
Oh, okay.
So that will work.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right. All right. Yeah. So you guys are. Yeah. So what's the approach here? You know, there's an energy buildup.
So we could try. I mean, I could probably honestly just tank the hover bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
What are they called?
The bubble hovers.
Yeah.
So
Hover bubbles.
Okay,
I
wait.
have-
Sorry. Go ahead.
I got a question, right? What can I do with mind wield
What can you do with mind wield?
related to these things and their guns?
You what are these things and their guns.
I can't like stop them from reloading or something like that.
Remind me, can you use mind wield without concentration now?
Yes, I can dual wield it too. I think. Well, at least I can dual wield it. I don't know if it.
Yeah, you can reach out and instead of operating them, you can hold the belts and stop them from firing. They are too exposed.
Yeah, it also doesn't require concentration.
So does Erythio just like and jam the guns?
Yeah.
All right. They click, dry. It's like they're dry, but just the belt's not moving.
Yeah.
I suppose that's my cue to go. Come on.
Yeah. Go
Yeah,
boot
I
them.
mean they are defenseless without their guns. Do you guys just like punt them into oblivion? They kind of like scaredly up against the door, but the door isn't opening.
Can they be reprogrammed by any chance?
Yeah. You definitely think an animancer could convert these to work as yours. It would
Can we
require
turn them
time, and
off?
he might need to take it back to like an appropriate location, but he could do it.
Oh, yeah. Can we turn them off for a minute?
Yeah. To turn to properly do that, like you can restrain it, and then if Kilroy were to make an Arcana check on each.
Oh,
To
yeah.
disable
All right.
them.
So I'm gonna restrain it and bring it to him.
Okie dokie. So basically, Kilroy make 2 Arcana checks. at
I'm not sure
advantage.
we want to deal with this right now.
Well, you're just turning them
Oh,
off.
Oh, just turning them off. Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right. One of them, the failsafe activates and it fries itself. It's still useful for parts, but it's not operable. The other has just been effectively turned off.
Wonderful. Let's put these.
Oh wait,
somewhere safe.
I said with advantage. So no, both of them have been safely turned off. You have both of them.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm so glad I keep you around.
All right. So yeah, so they're just wherever you guys want them to be, and the doors are in front of you. They're
they
large.
locked?
They're large, like sort of like crystalline stone doors. There's no obvious way to operate them.
We can crush them open.
There is a split though, so you could try and force your way open. You could try and crush their way open. Blow
Is
them
is
up.
there at all a gap in the spit, or is it like really sealed?
It's like very tightly sealed,
Alright.
like magnetically sealed.
Rude.
So big strength check then is what you
Oh, yeah, so you want to try and like force them apart?
might as well try.
All right.
Let me-
Taxes, you gotta stand like here-ish, so you gotta do it between radiant blasts. But yeah,
Well, I mean, would it be smarter to just try and break through the walls the way that we did before?
how do you mean? You mean teleport?
Well, I mean, we physically broke through some walls to get our guys in here.
So that was like more like security glass that got deployed. This is tougher, but you could
Okay,
try. You get the feeling that just stabbing it isn't going to do the job, though.
Well, let me try opening it. Let me give it a strength check here.
The golem misses the wall. Oof. Yeah, I would say... Yeah, so you would have advantage because it's stationary and all that, but this beam comes on and off, so Taxus has to, like, dance in between there and here as the radiant... Your own late radiant beam continues to fire. You could tell them to stop shooting, however, that could create issues because they're mostly shooting to keep the enemy's weapons locked down.
Let's keep shooting. Let's think of another way to get in there. I mean, we could jump out through...
There is, of course, another door here, as you've noticed.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hypothetically, couldn't we try clawing our way around the outside of the ship? Or
So there are holes all over the ship at this point. You are proposing that you go into some of them and pop out of some others.
Yeah?
Okay.
Max's face.
That I'll propose.
Yeah, because you have a lot of movement, right?
What?
You have a lot of movement, right?
I have a lot of ways of moving. One thing I could do, and this is almost a gross misuse of this spell, but I kind of dig it. I could step into the space between realms, just walk through that door, step out of the space between realms on the other side, and press the open switch.
You'd have to find the open switch first. But
I could do that while in the ethereal realm between worlds where they can't see me, and nothing stops me.
I like it. We could also investigate that door down here, though. We haven't tried yet.
It's probably worth doing.
Is there any markings on that door?
It's big and stone. It's kind of got an insignia with a K on it.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, does Kilroy use that spell? And do you guys try and open this door?
Yeah.
I'm going to say let him open the door first.
It's a strength check to open the door.
There. I won't do the spell quite yet.
It's not a strength save, it's just a strength. Straight up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me do a strength save.
Not save, just regular.
Sorry. Strength regular.
So I think you wouldn't have your proficiency, which is...
Yep, let me go.
5 at 14.
So you pry open the door.
Yeah.
You see a slightly shot up bedroom to your south.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not really anything we need.
Seems to be significant in size, although the most of the finer elements of the room have faded. Most of the valuable stuff has been allowed to rot or been thrown away or discarded. Most of them have been carved up in the process of writing something. Madly scribbling, scratching through fine silks now ruined. It seems to form patterns, rings like writing, but no writing you've ever seen. In a way, it almost has a cadence to it, like music.
Do you say anything about this writing?
So
The way what was that last sentence you said?
It almost seems to have a cadence to it, like music.
I've been doing
I
some
like
thinking.
Can I
How-
roll on... Oh, sorry.
I'll peek around the side.
How close are our ships together still?
Boarding distance. You have boarded. You,
Okay.
like their chainsaws are
So-
sawing through your ship. Your hell spikes are slamming into them. Your guns are blowing each other apart at point blank. Both of your ships are
So-
going to be utterly fucked at the end of this.
How precisely can Taxes aim the spikes?
Within 40 feet, and she can only do it once per space encounter.
I already
Yeah.
did it to Jack Sparrow on my way out.
Mr. DM, sir,
Damn.
Yes.
I would like to direct your attention towards a certain ability I just put into the chat.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper. Yeah, do you walk into that room?
Hell yeah.
Not only do you see some like tapestries that have been cut up on the walls too. You begin to realize you see writing there too. You know what it says, but it seems to be it begins somewhere, but not left to right. Finally, actually roll investigation to try and figure out where this whole thing begins. Immediately, what jumps out at you is references to the book and we must find it and realm between realms and the anticipation. These things come up often in the writing. You
pace around and, you LA Noir controller shake your way to realizing that it is a orbular writing, a spherical writing that begins at the floor, wraps around and goes up to the ceiling of the room, all across the various clothing stuff that's been ruined. And in the process of doing so, you see a discarded bracelet, a red ruby bracelet, which you determine belonged to the captain. Seems to glint with a faint energy signature. You believe it to be enchanted.
All right, I use Mage Hand to pick it up and bring it towards me.
Yep. You have this, what's the thing that's like an anklet on the wrist? It's not a wristlet.
Bracer?
Bracelet.
Bracelet?
Yeah. Alright. a wristlet. Yeah, so you read this, and you're beginning to feel a little like you're getting close to some juicy lore. This captain became obsessed with something. She believed that she was on the verge of finding it, and as she found it, she realized that it was merely the anticipation of what she was seeking. She became obsessed with a world in the independent, far-off enclave of Durgan's Rift, an uncharted system, a dead and blasted planet, much like the one you're over, in the right region that you're in. And she details the precise coordinates she needs to teleport to on the surface of the planet to find the sanctum that hides the seventh seal. And as you come to this realization, your Thrally reports back that planetary teleportation levels of energy have managed to be built up at the bridge in spite of severe damage via rerouting. It seems likely that the bridge crew is going to attempt... You assume that normally means the bridge crew is going to try and attempt jumping ship by teleporting somewhere.
All right, I want to do something about this.
You don't know why anybody would want to go to the surface of that blasted hellscape, except now you kind of do.
Well, I quickly relay to the party the 3-sentence version of what I found out, and then I'm also going to tell them I'm going to go in there and try to stop them and open the door.
Yeah. By the way, as Kilroy declares that, boop, Boot Teeth Summoner has just popped fully back into existence, back on the ship.
What just happened?
Skane is alive
again.
All right.
Also, Skane, did I tell you to take max HP?
You did not.
Rip. You might want to take max HP.
That's probably why I died instantly.
Oh, we're all supposed to take max HP.
Yeah.
I just want...
Don't you have the most health?
No.
All right. Yeah.
I
So
do.
so you
She
guys. So basically, is Kilroy gonna go with his plan of ethereal in there?
Yeah, so I'm going to ethereal.
All right. So you want to move yourself to by the door, and then we can.
Well, I don't even need to move by the door. I can just move straight through this wall here.
Yeah, I never would have died if I did health
I
correctly.
mean, I can't really move through the wall, but I'm... That's
Oh, okay.
essentially-
So you walk through this wall and you pop out here. You see Captain Kelgaru near this teleport beam. Scrymaster Tulio, you can't quite tell what's being said in the ethereal realm, but it's the language warp. But they seem to be saying they're arguing. The Animancer Salkara has her claws in this what's left of the captain's control panel. She seems to be rerouting the power, and you see a green pushable membrane to either side of these big doors, and you get the feeling that they are open, Bhutan.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. Well, I'm gonna, kind of meander over to the console. Take a look at the controls, see if I can figure out what I need to do to shut down the teleporter real quick.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Peace. What do you need to do to shut down the teleport real quick?
Yeah.
All
I can't do
you
it here, but figure it out so when I pop out, I can just do it.
So she's near most of the power control. What could work? Roll Arcana for me.
All right.
By the way, you begin to feel another presence with you there in the ethereal realm.
Well, technically not even in the ethereal plane. I'm between it and this one.
Yes. In the places between realms, you see some
Ah.
weird things. What the fuck is that? They seem to be all over the room, their eyes turned towards the captain, waiting, watching.
Whack! I'm used to being alone in here. Okay.
Yes, and you think if you punched the accelerator, that would use up too much power sending the command and divert power to the engines to, successfully do it.
All right.
So you're
Okay,
gonna-
here's what I want to do.
yeah.
I want to pop out of where I've the place between places.
Mhm.
One hand, I want to smash that accelerator forward. Other hand, I want to use Mage Hand to press the button to open the door.
All right, that happens. The doors sort of crash to a halting point before they fully open, but more than enough room for your lads to get in. And Taxes is there, the crew is there, and I'd say in that amount of time, Skane, Boot Teeth Summoner has managed to catch up to the very back here. All of this happens. And Solandra looks to the person directly next to her as this happens. She hisses at you. And she uses
Now, I'm probably going to get it fucked up now, but I can get out once I have an action.
Petrifying Gaze. Roll a con save.
Ooh. Nope.
You are immediately turned to stone.
Well,
Oh,
And-
new statue.
And with that, the power goes out a little bit too much for the teleport to happen. And Captain Kilgaru was like, "Damn, we'll just have to kill all of them anyway." And then reaches for the book and opens it up, and something terrible escapes her lips as we call it for this session. So yeah, Max, I think that you are the only person who has to be somewhere in the near term future. So could you give me your favorite, least favorite, and what you see more of?
I mean, I'm loving this overall. I'd say my least favorite bit was the bit where I forgot to have all my spells and such set up. So I spent the first half of the session putting that in and not really fully engaged.
Yeah,
in what
you
was
definitely
going on.
spent a lot of time on your phone, but that that happens. What was something that I controlled that was not that great, or could have been done better? Like worst of the best.
Maybe a little bit more briefing for us into what the deal with some of the way things work in this world is.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. I'll second that.
Because there was a little bit of okay, what's this, what's that, what's going on? I'll try to roll with it, but what?
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, I really love this. I like this character. He's interesting. I didn't like getting turned to stone. That's the opposite of incorporealness. I was gonna turn to mist after this and just float out the room.
Dang, you're gonna go through every.
Either that or
element.
teleport out. I
you'll
had
be
so many
water
options.
What would you? What did you like? What was your favorite part?
I mean, I think my favorite bit might have actually just been phase shifting through the wall.
Okay, so
That was pretty cool.
the fact that you have a lot of options for traversal, or just sort of the opportunity to come up with unorthodox solutions.
The ability. I like this scenario and this whole setup has led to a lot of places where interesting solutions can be come by. I like the hallway combat because I was allowed to use Wall of Light, which wouldn't be super useful on an open field.
Mm-hmm.
But in a hallway, I feel like it's been pretty tactical, which I like, and there's been action puzzles, for lack of a better way of putting it, which I like.
All right, and what's something you did see more of?
What you're already doing.
So basically, this is a specific question. What did you think of the ship combat?
To be honest, I wasn't terribly engaged for that portion. Part of that was me desperately trying to get my character sheet sorted, and the other part just might have been it wasn't very long, which I don't mind because I don't think it's something that can really.
I figured I wanted
engage
to be
everyone.
snappy, but what are the random holes all over the ship? Did it actually seem to
It is.
Yeah, so it could be.
I'm
worked
gonna be
on.
honest. I wasn't a huge fan of the holes all over the ships. I feel like I feel like they add. They're kind of cool this time, but I feel like every time we fight a ship and board a ship like this, there's a bunch of holes in it. They're gonna kind of lose their drama. I personally probably would have saved them for like a higher stakes, like ships literally falling apart sort of thing. Maybe the ship is. Maybe every ship's falling apart every ship combat. And that's where you're trying to get across. I don't know.
That's fair. That's fair. So all right. So that was the only I think like urgent that we had to get out of the way. So Skane, Captain, first time playing with us. Favorite, least favorite. What you see more of?
Well, least favorite was me having my health wrong, so I died instantly.
Okay.
That's not really anything to improve for the future, though. With ship combat, I feel like our shields weren't really like helpful in combat itself.
Yeah, I will say what it is your long range weapons shoot against shields. The
Right.
other types shoot against hull.
I see. All right, that makes sense.
But it didn't feel helpful.
What I did like was, well, basically just teleporting onto their bridge, even if it didn't work. It was a really cool scenario that I wasn't really expecting to actually be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna peace out now. By the way.
All right, bye,
Okay.
Max.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh yeah, that's it. We just fucked this up. Because
Oh no.
And when that failed, I also liked fighting through the ship, trying to get to the bridge. That felt pretty immersive, like I was actually trying to fight to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And favorite part of the session, you gotta say the Jack Sparrow bit was probably my favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking great.
You know, we need some fucking Jack Sparrow, like the sinking boat who's coming in on the beginning, but it's her piecing out on the spike.
I need to draw that actually.
All right, so you all right, that was your favorite part. What was something you'd see more of?
See more of. I would like to see more of like interaction with enemy crew. Just like talking to them, because I feel eventually at some point they would just stop fighting if we're not. Like,
Mhm.
even if we're still trying to kill them, there's a point they would just give up, and then we could maybe talk to them and see what's going on.
Yeah, diplomacy, parlay.
Right.
I'm all about that parlay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Excellent. So you just want thoughts? All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. Then I would say, yeah, that's. I think we are on to Bolchuk.
Ew. Favorite
Yeah.
Scion class. It's wonderful. I love it.
Okay, so you're liking the Scion.
Yes, I am. As much as there is a lot to really pull in and like read, because I have the document open, so that makes it a lot easier. It's a fun class. I like I like all of it. Least favorite. I don't know if the Scribemaster actually has anything as far as ship-based stuff like the others do.
You do.
I do. Where is that?
It's in your character and features, bottom right.
Character and features.
And it'll be once it's like bridge crew or something, something.
No. Oh yes, I do. Okay, I didn't see it. I'm bad.
I told you. So, do you, now that you've seen it, do you like
Yes.
it?
Scan the ship. Yeah, that'd be useful. But out of combat, I feel like maybe doing something to like maybe like make the guns more useful or something. Oh god, the YouTube video started playing. Would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because that also ship combat was, well, obviously this one was extremely fast because we wanted to just
Blitz.
boom right in, but
Did it feel like it was lacking a certain oomph?
Yeah, I don't know how like targeting would like necessarily every single time has to hit a like crucial part, but that's something you would figure out.
Mm.
Maybe like shift it to a D12 and have 1 through 6 be like just non-essential.
Yeah, just
and
sort of like
then-
non-essential blows. Yeah, that's I've definitely played with systems that did that sort of thing. I
Yeah.
mostly just wanted to always feel like if it hit, like, oh, you've been fucking hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, part of that was because like I don't expect us to spend a lot of time in the actual like ship shooting each other phase. I want it to go, but I also
Straight.
want it to feel good and have some strategy to it. So
Yeah.
it's good to know. What do you feel like the holes, like the beams that were like shooting around?
I didn't mind them. I thought if they added like some more like level to the the area, if you for whatever reason want to push people into them or yeet them out of the spaceship, you could do so. It's an obstacle where you can throw somebody off into the void and effectively just remove them almost instantly. So that's nice to have. And more seeing. Obviously, I want to find out what this book has to do with me because I feel like it definitely has something to do with Scion abilities.
Whatever would make you think that.
I don't know. Maybe the weird seeing a book in my head. So, and I can't wait for next combat where I'm gonna try and have a Scion off.
Oh yeah, because fucking like Scrymaster Tulio saw it and he was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So you like that? Okay. So now the question is, what do you want to see more of in the future? I guess the Scion off, but anything else?
Yeah, sign off. More in the future.
I'll be
I
heading
mean,
out.
we're not always going to be doing ship combat, so I don't know. I feel like I like ship combat. That's like a thing I like because I'm all I'm all sci-fi boy, so that's my thing. Oh God, that's really
I'm
awful.
pretty sci-fi
Hello.
too.
Mhm.
Him leaving really fucked up the stream.
Yeah, I'm down to like because I have a 4 and I have a 5, but I don't have a
Yeah,
3 at
so.
this point in time. I'll figure it out. Yeah, so
I'm just gonna lean out of the way.
yeah, so that's the situation. All right, so did you have another thing you want to see more of, or?
No.
Hi, Pat. Thank you for waiting so patiently. By the way, everyone, the art, Silky Noir and 107 Terrible Faces are in the description. But so much of the lovely fucking art you've seen tonight has been by Pat. Now that includes, for those of you who didn't see it, the Good Ship Death and Taxes itself.
I will be
Fucking
updating
fabulous.
a lot of the art as we go along, and I will be making a Twitter very soon. I was supposed to do it earlier today, but I was working on the art instead.
Right.
So I'm gonna color them all, and they'll be pretty for
This
us
is by
next
my
time.
friend Nikki Sicki. I'll find this thing for him and link it later. But yeah, it's all like the main characters and stuff were done by her. She did the ship. She's done lots of ships I'm going to use. It's really excellent. She worked with all the players to get them done right. It is such a blessing to have an artist, as anyone knows. Like most people, like they fork out. And if any of you are interested in seeing more content like this, please give us a follow, because right now we're trying to become an affiliate. You can't even give us bits before we're an affiliate, much less subscribe. And we're going to continue doing this anyway. Like, we're doing this unpaid right now, and we're just having fun. I'm just having fun with these people. They're having fun. I hope. So, like, it's not a necessity, but we really do appreciate every follow, each name a generic NPC, and all the support. Put us on your socials, that sort of thing. I think we hit like 16 at one point. We're at 11 right now. We are. I think.
If you want a commission done, I do commissions. Contact. I guess at the moment, contact.
Yeah, hit up my Twitter or Facebook right now, or join the Discord. I should fucking.
You should link the Discord in the stream.
Yeah, I should link the Discord in the stream. That seems.
Do you have an invite up?
Oh my god, we can
Pop one in because like I just have my laptop up and it's like like the hard just got fried, so I don't even know if I'm logged in on.
I did like a brief doodle of Captain Jack Sparrow version of taxes, by the
Oh my
way.
gosh, just eating out of there. Excellent.
That
And
was such an epic
I should be
scene.
able to create an invite link real quick.
no, I can I have an invite that I can make and pop in there. No. So yeah,
Okay.
please by all means join us in your Discord. You'll get our Discord. You'll get an when it goes off.
Oh, Rainbow Pants dropped
Rainbow's
it.
already done it. Rainbow, you're excellent. So yeah, really do consider that. Thank you, Rainbow. And yeah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful community that we have here that is forming, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And this is a 5 to 7 episode series. We have Crown Breakers Mondays, starting the same time, 8:30 p.m., which is an anthology series on Mondays, like a new thing each week, which is a group of angel hunters hunt an angel. And yeah, it's very intense, very tactical, and people came pretty fucking close to death last time, and I don't think that their luck's gonna last forever. So it's very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting to see. Other than that, unless anybody has anything we want to plug, it's probably time to.
I have things to plug.
Oh yes, you do, Pat.
So I can be reached at Dr. Danielle Long, all one word, on Twitch, and if you guys want or are interested, I do host a kinky Dungeons and Dragons game on Tuesday nights. It's a drow campaign filled with all sorts of fun stuff. And also, I guess I didn't really tell you what I liked, disliked, and didn't.
Oh, what we
yeah,
just did the art stuff, and then I got lost. Yeah, favorite, least favorite.
I love art though, so that's fine. So things that I liked, I'm really digging the setting. It's super cool so far. I love playing taxes. Holy shit! For anybody watching, actually, when this whole thing started, Lee came to me and he was like, "Hey, so you guys are going to be playing aboard the good ship Death and Taxes, and part of Death and Taxes is that half of the ship is actually a massive demon, and I want somebody to play that character." And I'm like, yes. So I got burdened with the glory of Taxes as my character, and I just love the shit out of her so much. As you can tell, I've definitely shifted my normal brooding character to being something quite the opposite.
Very exciting and excitable. Yeah. And yeah, dislike.
Yeah, things I didn't like. What didn't I like? I did not like that our glorious captain died in 5 seconds. That was a bummer. Felt really bad for him.
Yeah, I was expecting that encounter to happen like with all of you, Matt. Not max HP, but basically, I expected you guys to start in the bottom right of this map and work your way around to it with some minions in tow.
You did that. You did everything perfectly. You totally accounted for all variables there very well, and it gave us the glorious Jack Sparrow moment. So
it did. So I mean,
everything worked out fine.
It did. But so you did. But you didn't like that he went down so fast. Like
I didn't like he was so squishy.
So you feel well. So do you think that's like a feature? Or you think it's like
that's not. That's a picky in detail. Let me see what else can I think of that I didn't like that you actually have control over.
Mm-hmm. No, I have control over that too, and I didn't probably communicate apparently that you guys were taking max HP. So
no, it's fine. I guess. I think it would be nice to make the space fights more engaging if somebody. I mean, I don't mean to necessarily say this and be like, oh, me, but like if somebody was controlling the spaceship, then maybe like the captain.
Yeah, I kind of meant for that to be how it worked out. I rolled for you guys because I was like, oh shit, this is one more thing for them to figure out. But yeah, so space fights should be more led by the players.
Yeah, I mean that's just. I'm fine with it the way that it rolled out, but I feel like it would probably be more engaging if it was like that. So what I would like to see more of all this. You're doing great. I'm really enjoying this. I would like to get more time that I can do more art. But you know, my life's crazy.
Mhm.
And you know, I love doing quality art. So
Yeah. Speaking of quality art, so like, did you feel that the art was legible? Because sometimes you'd wind up on a wall, and I'd be like, "Oof, that's
yeah,
a
that's
wall,"
just because I'm not accustomed to playing a large character.
right? Because you're a double wide now.
Yeah,
Sticky.
I'm eating for 200 babies.
And dang, oh yeah, and you left those fucking chitterlings all over, yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. Yeah, I've definitely taken that account into my updated finalized art for myself. So these would be her piercing Avi position ones. These are little ball
Nice.
sack looking things that would be her children.
Excellent, excellent. I love a good ball sack on my interdimensional killing demon. Or boarding therapist. So yeah.
She's just a monstrosity, and it's great.
So that's yeah. Is there any other general comments you guys have that you'd like to make before we leave, or any feedback? I mean, Bulltrip, do you want to expand at all on your feelings about the Scion class? Talk about it all.
Huh? Oh.
Anything that you feel it's really missing, or that it needs more or less of?
I don't know. I'm kind of like lost as far as what I should use Mind Wield on. That's why I was trying to like, you know, hey, this is my whole
The
reason. My character.
The default assumption is that you're going to use a weapon with it. That you're going to actually wield the weapon and just flip
Yeah.
it around.
Right now, I just don't have weapons. So that's more my fault. Should talk
That's
to
what
you about
putting
that.
bodies is great for.
But we can get weapons, no problem, probably.
Hmm.
I'm just reading through it right now. I feel like, well, obviously, because they're cantrips and they're first level spells, so they are kind of like, you know, not too strong. So I think that's good. Let me see. Just trying to look around. It's very single target. There's not that many things that are multi-target. That's something I can say for sure. Now that could be like because of how you designed it and like on purpose. Because
But it is one of the weak points.
Yeah, that's a weak point. That
And,
there's
yeah.
like 3, maybe 4 AoE things, and they're 6th and 7th sphere. So it's like, oh wait, no. I'm sorry, it's not 6th sphere. It's 7th and 5th. Other than that, I have no AoE. It's all single target. Which, I mean, rogues are also single target, for example. So it's not necessarily that bad.
But it's different, and it's a thing to be aware of.
Yeah.
And
yeah. It's very debuffy, which I wasn't really working that much into it, but if there's like a large amount, I don't have the opportunity to.
Mhm.
But that's why, like, when Big Boy came onto the field, I just almost one-shot him. So.
Oh yeah, Battle Golem when you.
Yeah. I got him down to like what, half HP?
Yeah,
Quarter?
below. Yeah, you definitely fucked him up, and of course you took a risk there with pushing. But
yeah,
how does that feel, the pushing mechanic?
Pushing, I think it's very smart. If you play correctly, you might never have to expend your cards if you don't push, but then you're going to be dealing less damage, and eventually your strain gain is just going to stop you from doing anything past cantrip style. So you're just going to be like turn from glass cannon to glass shooter.
You're at you are at a nice 20 of 46 strain right now. That's a high level strain.
Yeah. 20 strain. If I have to make a con save, I took a feat just because of that, because I knew I was gonna have to do a lot of con saves, So proficiency or have a
Yeah.
bonus of 10. To
By the
con
way,
saves.
everyone, I will link the Google Doc to the current Scion class in Diesel content, and that's the sort of thing that's eventually going to go up on probably not the DM's Guild for a variety of reasons, but Drive Through RPG. Let's pay what you want or whatever, and eventually there'll be like a whole like void battles as well. Like there'll be like there's going to be a content drop first for Spite Conquer of Time campaign we did, and then as stuff goes on, we'll have a content drop for this. And you'll be able to support us through that, or just for free, check out and enjoy the classes and weird stuff that we're using. Because I make lots of custom content, as you can tell. But Taxes isn't even a fucking like human being or
Anything?
character in any conventional sense. She just has a lot of weird shit. Like you're a demon. Here's your boarding carapace. So in theory, like we put the door open, that she could have totally different war forms with totally different utilities and purposes, smaller or larger. This is just her boarding carapace. Like this is a good thing to board ships in. Which, given the way that she sliced through things, I think hand out. And yeah,
Wonderful.
I think that I think I'll link the gag handout also in Diesel content. But yeah, this has been beautiful. I don't know how many people I'm still rambling to. 7, but yeah,
7 people. 7.
it's amazing that we have so much. Again, please follow, get your friends to follow, because that's pretty much the last metric we need to push over and become affiliates. Love all of you. Follow them, beautiful. And yeah, with
Like
that,
and subscribe.
I'm cutting the stream.